Come on, Bobby, wake up from your nap. It is a beautiful sun-splashed afternoon, 84 degrees here on the north side of Jacksonville, here at the first HBCU in the state of Florida. We come to you live from the Nathaniel Glover Community Field and Stadium here on the campus of Edward Waters University here in Jacksonville, Florida. Homecoming for the purple and orange of Edward Waters as they take on the Lane College Dragons in a pivotal SIAC matchup. Alongside my broadcast partner, Travis Petty, my name is Joshua Jackson. So glad that you're along with us for another edition of Edward Waters University football here on the Black College Sports Network. Travis, we saw last week up in Savannah this Edward Waters football team, a flair for the dramatic, a great start in the first half, struggled a bit in the second half. Savannah State came back, made it a ball game, even took the lead later on in the fourth quarter of that contest. But Edward Waters able to show some resolve, show some moxie, drive down, get the touchdown that they needed, and we're able to hold on for a one-point victory up on the marsh up in Savannah.
And that's one of the keys you want to see from Air Wars. You want to see them come out and finish and not come out as well, play sloppy football in the second half. They have a very explosive offense with their quarterback and receiver in Jericho Russell and Johnny Jones, both critical points to this offense. You want to come out, put points up on the board, and you don't want to slow off in the second half.
You talked about the explosiveness of this Edward Waters offense. 4 of the 5 games that have been played this year, they have had over 400 yards of total offense, and much of that through the air. The Tigers have really found some success in the passing attack right now. They're the number 2 passing attack in the SIAC. And if they're going to have success today, they just got to keep that train going here against a very tough Lane football squad.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You have a team coming in this Lane Dragons team who's gotten off to a very slow start, but they're still good. They're still a good football team because, as you say, anything can happen on a Saturday, as they say on a Sunday. Anything can happen on a Saturday. You want to come out, put your foot on their neck, score points in a hurry, get the ball back to your defense, get a stop, and you want to score points. That's the motto of the coach that I asked him last week against Savannah State. Where motto was going to score points, put our defense on the field, get turnovers, score more. We want to show you that we can outscore you, and you don't have the personnel to stop us on the offensive end.
Speaking on the other side, the visitors from Jackson, Tennessee, the Dragons of Lane College. They come in 1-4 on the year, picked up their first victory of the season last week up against Clark Atlanta. You know, this Lane football club, they pride themselves on being able to run the football. There are some personnel changes and things like that. The running back they had, the successful running back they had at their disposal, Ike Brown no longer with the football team. Great quarterback Michael Huntley no longer with the squad. There's some Andrew Farmer, who was just a tremendous defensive end for the Lane College Dragons, is now making money in the NFL as a member of the Los Angeles Chargers. But Byron Brown's got a very proud football team, and he really feels that they can be able to get some things moving in the right direction here in Jacksonville.
Yes, sir. Just pick up back up what you said. They have a nice running game in their running game. They have the 6th best running game in the SIC. Their running back is Kyle Duhay. He had a very monster game against Clark Atlanta in the 34-24 win over Clark. He had 19 carries for 117 yards and with 2 touchdowns. If Edward Waters wants to win this game, they have to stop the run. They have to make the Lane College Dragons put the ball in the air as in terms of the passing yard. They're turns up the bottom level. I don't want to throw any shade on them, but they're towards the bottom of the passing the football. You want to make them pass the ball. You do not want to let them run the ball.
Before we take our first break, go ahead and give us some keys to victory for both teams here in this contest today.
Yes, sir. For Edward Waters, you want to come out. Your offense is very explosive. You want to come out. You want to put points up on the board. You average 37.8 points a game. You want to come out, put your foot on the neck. And the second key I have right here, you want to stop the run. Stop the run of the Lane Dragons, because if they make this game their type of game, a rugged type of game, we're going to run the ball, chew up clock. This is not going to come into the favor of Edward Waters, as their defense is not the best against stopping the run. Well, you could say they are, but this Lane College team is very, very good at opposing their will on team that they did against Clark Atlanta. The third one I have is generate turnovers. Edward Waters' defense has not generated a lot of turnovers this year, but they did last week against Savannah State. You want to come out, generate turnovers, get the ball back into the hands of your offense. Good things happen when Edward Waters have the hands in the ball of their offense, and Jericho Russell and Johnny Jones.
Those are the keys to the game for today's contest here in Jacksonville. We'll go ahead and we'll take a timeout here as both teams get set to come on the field. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups and kickoff of today's contest here in Jacksonville. Edward Waters and Lane College for a homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters University. We'll go ahead and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for kickoff here in Jacksonville right here on the Black College Sports Network. Both teams coming on to the field, the purple and orange of Edward Waters, bringing their 2-3 record, 2-2 in SIAC competition into today's contest against the 1-4, 1-3 in SIAC competition, the Dragons of Lane College. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you, homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters University. This is the 10th all-time meeting between these two squads in a series that started back in 1964. Back-to-back shutouts back in 64 and 65 for Edward Waters, 72-0 and 32-0 respectively in those 2 years. But Lane, over the past five contests against these two teams, Lane has gotten the better of the Tigers of Edward Waters University. They have won the last 5 meetings, including last year's tough 20-9 victory up in Jackson, Tennessee. So Edward Waters really chomping at the bit. They feel that they can begin to get even more on a roll. If they're able to get this one today, they'll put you at 3-3 overall, put you at 3-2 in the conference. Your sky really is the limit there for this Edward Waters football squad if they're able to get this one here today.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. But as you come in, those are games were prior before. This is a whole new season, whole new team, as you said before, for the Lane College Dragons. They had a lot of their players are gone into the NFL. They all graduated. So this is the whole new state. This is the whole new team for the Lane Dragons. And if you ask Edward Waters' team, we coming in, like you said before, they have foam coming out of their mouth. They coming in. They're very motivated to show that they are the dominant team in the SIC. As you said before, if they win this game, they get back to 500. You want to come out and you want to beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. But this game right here seems very personal.
Edward Waters has won the toss, will elect to receive, so we will go ahead and we will set the Edward Waters offense. And quarterback is going to be Jaron Russell, the 6'3", 210-pound grad student from Grand Prairie, Texas, the transfer from Alcorn State University. His fullback is going to be Greg Mango. The tailback is going to be Deshaun Hugie, the 5'8" senior from Palm Coast, Florida. Receivers are Johnny Jones, 5'11" sophomore from Pahokee, the reigning SIAC newcomer of the week. And at number 3, Nathan Rumbert, the 5'8" freshman from Eustis, Florida. He is actually the 6th ranked receiver in the SIAC. Along the offensive line is Dylan Lampkin, Jalon Norman, Desmond Self, Dyron Thomas, and Jamari Pierre. The tight end is Revion Moore. Defensively for the Dragons, they line up like this. The defensive line across the defensive line is going to be Anthony Otis, Armon White, and Jaquintus Summers. And the end is Kadarian Jones. The linebackers are Tyshawn Gator and Asmar Hassan and Josh Sekovia. The secondary, the safeties are Jeremiah Malbrew and Jeremiah Brown. The corners are Nicholas Patterson and Walter Tatum. Tigers on to the field. Correction, Edward Waters will be kicking to start this contest.
This is a very electric crowd right here for the homecoming of Edward Waters. Very electric crowd right here. Right now, if you're Edward Waters, you want to come out, you want to set the tone, you want to set the message on the special team, you want to put them in the push, you want to kick it back in the end zone, you want to come out, get a stopper, you want to set the tone, send the message, let them know that we are the better team.
As we're set to go, the Dragons of Lane College coming from Jackson, Tennessee. For homecoming 2023. Good crowd here so far, still filing into the stadium. See a nice little line out there here at Glover Community Field and Stadium, but we're getting set for some good football here in Jacksonville. Irving Friedman coming on to kick here for the Tigers of Edward Waters, the grad student, the transfer from the University of Oklahoma. Back to receive for the Dragons of Lane is going to be Joseph Wilson, 5'10", 180-pound redshirt sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana, the transfer from Southeastern Louisiana, as well as Terrence Holland, the 5'10", 165-pound freshman from right here in Jacksonville, and Andrew Jackson. We're set to go here. Tigers in all purple this afternoon. Approach to the ball. We get to approach the ball. Here he goes. Approach the ball. Here's the kick. We're underway for homecoming here in Jacksonville. A short kick. It'll be taken from around the 18. There's been a reverse coming over here to the near side now. To the 20, 25, to the 30. Tigers are there. Great job there defensively for Edward Waters. Able to get out and make that tackle for the Tigers. David Law Mortimer, the freshman from Fort Lauderdale. So they tried a little bit of razzle-dazzle there, Travis. The Edward Waters special teams were able to rise up to the occasion to come and make the stop.
And that's what you want to see right there. You had a little razzle-dazzle from Lane College. They want to set the tone right there, but great special teams defense right there. They only put them at the 30-yard line where they would have been at 25. So only gained an extra 5 yards right there. That's good special teams right there by Edward Waters.
Polo Solomon, the redshirt sophomore, 6'1", 185 pounds, out of Kali, Hawaii, at the controls of the Lane offense, who will line up in the gun as we'll go 1st and 10 for the Dragons at their own 31-yard line here in Jacksonville.
Polo Solomon's a very good quarterback, 7 touchdowns, 11 picks on the season.
Solomon will take the snap. He'll hand off to Kyle to Duhey. Duhey with a little bit of room to the 30, 35 to the 40, and brought down as he got out to the 42, 43-yard line, and they're going to add 15 more as a result of a face mask. So just like that, a gain of 12 yards on the play for Duhey, and they're going to add 15 more on that face mask.
And that's what you don't want to see right there from Edward Waters. They come out, they run an inside zone right there up the middle. You get a face mask call to add an extra 15 yards to the call. That's something that you do not want to see. Coach Morgan has to be very mad about that right there.
And Troy Singleton, our referee today, as assigned by the SIAC, giving the call here. So the Dragons will now scrimmage already in Edward Waters territory at the Tiger 42-yard line. Solomon will work from the pistol this time. Duhey right behind him. 4-3 receiver set, 2 receivers to the far side right, single receiver near side, left tight end wing to the right. He'll take the snap, back to pass. Stepping up, throwing far side, looks for a man. This one is picked off. Oh, they're going to say incomplete.
Oh.
Vashawn Stockman with an opportunity to get an interception there on that play, falls incomplete. And Solomon is down. He's down on a knee for a bit, but he pops up. Head coach Byron Brown admonishing the officials, maybe thinking it's a late hit on that play, but no flag comes out. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons at the Edward Waters 42.
It fell right through his hand. If you're Stockman, you got to pick that off right there. You came out, your defense gave up a 15-yard penalty. There's nothing more you can take back take it back an interception and run all the momentum right there for Lane College.
2nd down and 10 now for the Dragons at the Tiger 42-yard line. Solomon will take the snap. Hand off to Duhey, coming over to the near side. Got room to the 40, 35, 30. Tackled at the 25-yard line. Kylan Duhey, the 5'8", 185-pound redshirt junior from Garyville, Louisiana. It's another first down for the Dragons of Lane College, and we're seeing this Lane offense begin to get things going on the ground.
And this is right here what I said in the pregame show. You want to come out. They have a very potent running game right here in Kyle Duhey. He can run the ball. He can do anything. He is the focal point of their offense. You got to learn to stop him. They're spreading Edward Waters out, running it right up the middle.
1st and 10 for the Dragons at the Tiger 25-yard line. Pistol formation once again. He'll take the snap. They will hand off to Duhey once again. Tigers are there this time. They're going to bring him down. Actually, Duhey's going to back his way to a gain of about 4 yards on that play. He was stopped for maybe a gain of a couple, but used those legs to get forward for a gain of 4 on the play.
See, that's what you want to see right there. You want to see more of a gang tackle right there. You can't let him push forward. You have 3-4 men on him right there. You can't let him pick up more yards than what he deserves.
2nd down and about 6. We'll put the ball around the 21-yard line. Pistol formation once again here for Lane. 3 receivers set. They'll take the snap. Back to pass. It's going to be a free play for Lane. Throwing near side for a man. It is incomplete. But it's going to be an offside penalty against Edward Waters for being in the neutral zone at the snap. And it's going to cost Edward Waters 5 yards. So right now already 2 penalties for 20 yards. That's one of the things that Coach Morgan for Edward Waters
thing you can do is beat yourself. You cannot beat yourself. You'd rather the one team beat yourself than you shoot yourself in the own foot.
So 2nd down and 1 now for the Dragons. They'll spot the football at the 16-yard line of Edward Waters. Just underway here in Jacksonville. No score. Opening possession for the Dragons of Lane College. 2nd and a yard. In the gun is Solomon. Takes the snap. Pitches over to Duhey. Trying to turn the corner. He'll have the first down, sticks a little bit forward, and he'll get down to around the 11-yard line. So a gain of about 6 on the play for Duhey will give the Dragons a first down.
That was a nice play by Lane College. They got him out in the open space right there. It was running a lot of inside zone. They put it in his hands on a sweep play from the shotgun. But you want to see all 12 men run to the ball. You do not want to let this running game get open because then it opens up everything else for this Lane College team.
I don't know if you want to have 12 men on that play. Yeah. That'd be
yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm sorry.
Got to give you a little bit of problem. 1st and 10 for the Dragons of Lane College at the Edward Waters 11-yard line. Shotgun formation for Solomon. He'll stick 3 receivers over here to the near side left. Duhey, the backside guard to the right. Tigers rushing 4 here on 1st and 10. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a keeper for Solomon. Going up, getting forward. It's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown for Polo Solomon. About 12 yards on that play. And just like that, right down the field, Lane takes the lead.
This is not the start you want to see from Edward Waters, but they had 2 very uncommon penalties. You didn't want to shoot yourself in the foot, but on that play right there, he seen that the defense seemed to have boggled them, but then at the end of like he just made guys miss right there.
Noah Shaw's coming on for the extra point here for the Dragons. Snap, placement, the kick, it's up, it's on the way, it is good. 12:32 remaining first quarter from Jacksonville. It is Lane 7, Edward Waters nothing. Let's take a timeout, back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em. It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
At Hampton Law, our primary goal is to provide non-traditional yet effective solutions and redefine the approach to client legal concerns. As your trusted legal advisor, we believe in sophisticated, personalized services that eliminate the confusion and complexity sometimes.
A touchdown for Polo Solomon. The extra point is good, and with 12:32 remaining first quarter from Jacksonville, the Dragons of Lane College with a 7-0 lead on the Tigers of Edward Waters.
And they score rapidly quick right there on their possession.
Here's the kick from Noah Shaw's. High end over end. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So Edward Waters, that offense will come on to the field 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So it'll be a matchup of the number 2 rated offense in the SIAC, the number 2 rated passing offense in the SIAC against the number 5 rated passing defense in the SIAC. So something's got to give here today.
This game is going to be one, but which side of the ball stands up on both sides, the offensive end and the defensive end. Right now, Edward Waters is down 0-1. That does not mean that they can come back, but this game is going to determine which top side team steps up.
1st and 10 for the purple and orange at their own 25-yard line. Jaron Russell will work from the gun. Deshaun Hugie, his running back sidecar to the right. 3 receiver set. Little receiver in motion. That is Arcira McCorker coming across the formation for Edward Waters. Our great twins over here to the near side right. He'll take the snap. Throwing near side pass complete to Devin Thompson. Thompson is going to be hit and corralled at around the 30, maybe 31-yard line. Nearly a late hit on that play. No flag thrown. And Troy Solomon and this SIAC officiating crew letting the guys play a gain of 6 on the play for the native of Savannah.
That was a very nice pick right there. Pick up a gain of 6 right there. Edward Waters is not known for running the ball, so these quick little dump offs and these quick little outs and quick little curls, that's their running game.
2nd down and 4 for the Tigers at their own 31-yard line. And the gun is Russell. Huge at the backside guard to the left. 3 receivers split on far side to the left this time. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pumps. Now he'll tuck and run. He's got all kinds of room to the 35, to the 40, 45, and it's going to go out of bounds short of midfield. Jaron Russell with a nice little lane over here to the near side right. Will move the chains for a Tiger 1st down.
And then that run right there by Jaron Russell, that's just what makes him so special. He can do it with his legs. When it's not there with his arm, he gets it with his legs. You got a company for his arm and his arm and his legs.
1st and 10 for Edward Waters at their own 48-yard line. Russell in the gun, Huge to the backside, car right, 4 receiver set, 3 right, single far side to the left. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff to Hugie. Back to pass, throwing near side pass, complete to McCorker. McCorker is going to be hit and brought down at around the 49 of Edward Waters. So gain of maybe 4 yards on that play there for Arcira McCorker.
That was a very good tackle right there by Lane. If they want to catch the ball, you want to tackle them. You do not want to get any route to the catch. These Edward Waters receivers are very dynamic, very speedy. You get the ball in their hands, they're bound to do something with it.
That was Walter Tatum on the tackle there for the Dragons of Lane College. 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers of EWU. Ball will be spotted at the Lane 49-yard line. Take the snap, hand off to Hugie for the first time today. The Tigers are going to run the ball. It's got a little bit of a hole, broke a bit of a tackle, got across the 45 and down to the 44.
Just want to see right here, tempo right. That was a nice run by Edward Waters, but this is the tempo they bring. They're going to get up to the line very fast right here. It's 3rd and, I believe, 2nd?
Yep,
3rd and 2nd, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 are about here. Yeah. 3rd and 2 for Edward Waters at the 44-yard line of Lane. Tigers trying to respond from an opening touchdown from Lane with a touchdown of their own.
We got a little wildcat right here. Okay,
yeah.
Now they switch it up.
Shotgun formation for Russell. Huge backside guard to the left this time. Takes the snap. Makes the handoff, throwing far side passes complete to Nathan Rembert. Rembert's going to have the 1st down as he goes inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Nathan Rembert with the reception for the Tigers. He'll move the chains for an EWU 1st down.
What a play call right there. They had a clear route right there. I can't think of the name. It was a clear route, and you had a little flat route to come right underneath to get that corner and that nickel back right there to flood, to go up there with the streak route. Great play calling right there. Great concept.
They'll spot the football at the 35-yard line of Lane. 1st and 10 for Edward Waters. Clock runs with 9:55 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of the visitors from Jackson, Tennessee. Shotgun formation this time for Russell. He'll put a receiver in motion. That's Johnny Jones. 3-receiver set. Jones, receiver slot to the left. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Throwing far side. It's incomplete off the hands of Nathan Rembert. And luckily not to fall into the hands of a Lane defender and Walter Tatum on the tip drill. Incomplete 2nd down.
That was a very lucky play right there against Savannah State last week. That play worked very well right there. You have like a little, the running back goes in motion against the defense flying from sideline to sideline. That's what makes this Edgewater offense so good. They make it play sideline to sideline.
It'll be an empty backfield this time for Jaron Russell. They'll go 5 wide this time. Russell Brock the Signals will take the snap. Back to pass. Screen near side. Pass complete to Jones. Jones with the 30. Jones is going to lower his shoulder. Fumble the football. And Lane has got it now. Lane out to the 45-yard line. They're going to call that one a fumble. It looked like Jones was down. But Lane recovers a fumble. And the Dragons take over.
I want to see a replay on that. I believe he was down right there. We got to let a replay come in. I believe he was down. But if it stands, let's see what the ref says. And they're gonna give it to Lane. I don't know if I agree with that call. See if we can get a replay on that. And they're gonna let it play out. The play looked like it stand. Let's look at the replay. It's a little bit too close to tell.
Very
close
too
there, close.
But Lane gets the fumble recovery. They have it 1st and 10 now at their own 45-yard line, already leading 7-0.
Not the start that you wanted for Edward Waters.
Good-looking drive there, thwarted by a fumble. Polo Solomon will work from the gun. A 3-receiver set. Takes the snap. Hand off to Duhay. Duhay coming over here to the near side. Has got a little bit of room. It goes in across the 40 and down to the Edward Waters 50. Down to the 48-yard line.
And look at Duhay's limping off the field right here.
That would be a big loss there for this Lane offense. 2nd down and about 3 for the Dragons. Ball is going to be spotted at the Edward Waters 48-yard line. Solomon works from the gun. One backside card to the right. Tigers rushing 4 here on 2nd down and short. Solomon takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking. It's going to be a free play. Throwing far side passes. Incomplete. And a flag. Another flag is going to get thrown. So one flag will be for offside against Edward Waters being in the neutral zone at the snap. This other flag is going to be a late hit against Edward Waters. Right now, the Tigers are really shooting themselves in the foot, something we saw kind of reminiscent to that very first game of the season against Florida Memorial.
This is what you not want to see right here. You're shooting yourself in the foot. That's 4 penalties right there and for Edward Waters, and we haven't even reached the 2nd quarter.
And Troy Singleton, and this SIAC officiating crew discussing this penalty. So Donnie Wilburn, the 6'2", 315-pound defensive lineman from Gainesville, guilty of the late hit penalty against Edward Waters, is going to give the Dragons a 1st down at the Edward Waters 32-yard line.
These penalties are killing Edward Waters. You're putting Lane College in the field of position in the red zone, if you believe it. Not in the red zone yet, but you're putting them in the position to score. The kicker was kicking right here from the 30, but you do not want to commit these stupid penalties.
Jermarcus Banks is the running back for the Dragons of Lane College. He'll be sidecar running back to the right. Takes a snap, pitch over to Banks. Tigers look here, they have them strung out, and they're going to bring him down to the backfield. Nice job by Sky Lewis, the transfer from MTI Academy, the junior 5'11", 201-pound linebacker, able to knife in there and make the stop. A loss of about 3 on that play.
There you go right there. You want to, if you're nickel back right there, you want to set that outside shoulder of the lineman. That's what he did. He played containment, ended up getting a loss of 3 yards.
2nd down and about 14 now for the Dragons as the ball is now spotted at the Edward Waters 35-yard line. Solomon will work from the gun, a 4-receiver set. Takes the snap. Hand off to Banks over on the far side. Tigers have that one hemmed in. They're going to bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Great job by the Tiger defense hunting on that play, led by Widmeyer Garcon.
Great defensive play right there, as I said before. Great containment. You want to keep containment, as I said, with this Lane College thing. They're a very run-the-football team, and this is what you want to see right here. Obvious passing situations. Put them in a position where you know, as a defense, we have the better statistical category.
And nice job there by Jaron Wilson, the graduate student on the defensive end, able to set that edge and really keep everything contained inside. Third down and about 15 now for the Dragons. Ball backed up to the 36. A loss of a yard on that previous play. Solomon will work from the gun. He'll be sent out to the backfield. Will be his running back. Back to pass. Looking, screen, near side pass. It's complete to Banks. Makes the reception. It's going to be hit and brought down at the 29-yard line. So Banks made the reception, kind of bobbled it, was able to gather it in. We make it a 4th down and maybe 7 here. We'll see what head coach Byron Brown decides to do here. They're going to stick the offense on the field.
And this is what you got to do right here. He comes out. He said, "We're not kicking the field goal." Their field goal kicker was kicking them in this part of the field right here. I don't believe he believed that his kicker can hit it. But if you're Edward Waters, you need this stop right here. This is a big momentum shift. If you get this stop, you get the ball right back into the hands of your offense.
4th down and about 7 at the 29-yard line. Solomon in the gun. Duhey back in the game at running back for the Dragons. Check that. It's Aaron Burton in the game at running back there, standing to the left of quarterback Polo Solomon. 10 on the play clock now. 9 and 8. 7 and 6. Let's see if Edward Waters can get off the field here with the big stop. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Stepping up. It's going to throw. Open. It's incomplete. Over the head of a wide open Jaquez Jones, the Orlando native. Throws right over his head. Turnover on downs. First down, Edward Waters.
Very lucky play right there from Edward Waters. They was running a one-high safety. Their safety, I believe, slipped right there. They had a sack, but Solomon got out of it. Just an overthrow right there. You got to be grateful right there if you're Edward Waters. But next time you're Lane College, you believe that you could take the ball. That's got to be open next time. You're going to run that play.
1st and 10 for the purple and orange. The interception does not hurt. Or the fumble, I should say, on the previous possession for Edward Waters does not hurt. And the Tigers have the football now at their own 29-yard line.
And the thing is, with this Edward Waters offense on the fumble possession, they had a nice drive going. They were picking up 4, 6, 7, 5. Be out to pop right there.
Shotgun formation for Russell. Takes the snap. Hands off to his back. That's Jontarius Thomas. Thomas trying to get forward. He'll be tackled at around the 31-yard line. So a gain of about 2 on the play for the redshirt freshman from Gadsden County.
Nice little yard right there. You want to pick up 2 or 3. Just pick up some positive movement. You never want to move backwards.
2nd down and about 8. Actually, about 7. They'll move the football to around the 32-yard line. Empty backfield for Jaron Russell. They go 5 wide. Russell takes the low snap. Back to pass. Looking, flush in the pocket. Now rolls over to the left. He's got to throw. Got a man wide open. Nathan Rimbert can't make the reception in bounds. Incomplete. Was running free right behind the Lane secondary, and Russell could not keep it in bounds on that play.
It was a blown coverage by Lane. You got to connect on that throw. That's a home run hitter. Oh, you needed that. Now you're second, 3rd and 7. You believe you still can get it, but, man, that's a killer right there.
3rd down, 7 yards to go here for the Tigers of Edward Waters. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line of EWU. Shotgun formation here for Russell. UG his backside card to his right. A 3-receiver set. Lane rushing 3 here on 3rd down and 7. We'll put a receiver in motion. That's Johnny Jones. Russell will take the snap. Back to pass. Russell stepping up. Russell's going to throw. It's incomplete. Slipping on that route was Johnny Jones over here to the near side right. Pass falls incomplete, and the punting unit will come on here for EWU.
Well, things kind of start off rocky. You had a touchdown throw right there. You didn't get it. You come out. You don't pick up the 1st down right here. I believe Edward Waters was looking for a pass interference right there. They did not get it. This is not the start that you wanted, but it's still early right there. You still have 5 minutes, 39 seconds left. But if you're Lane College, you're feeling great about yourself right now.
Here's Irving Friedman on the punt here for Edward Waters. Back deep for the Dragons is Terrence Holland, a Jacksonville native from Andrew Jackson. Here's Irving Friedman's punt. High hanging punt. Fair catch call for. And there's a fumble on the play. He muffed the football, and Edward Waters has got it. Tigers recover a muffed punt, and Edward Waters will take up shop 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Lane.
See, now you're still in it right there. He muffed the punt. Your offense is back on the field. That didn't really even hurt you right there. You get the ball right back in the 40. You're right there in their territory. There you go right there.
Terrence Holland, the Jacksonville native, the freshman from Andrew Jackson, muffing the football, giving Edward Waters new life at the 41-yard line of Lane.
You have to capitalize right there. Both teams have 1 turnover on each for each team. You want to capitalize right here.
5:29 remaining first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Lane, but Edward Waters with new life here. 1st and 10 at the Dragon 41. Shotgun formation for the Tigers. Russell works from the gun. Huge to the backside guard to the left this time. A 4 receiver set, twins to either side of the formation. All of a sudden, Huge out of the backfield. Back to pass is Russell. Russell looking, Russell throwing. Got a man, wide open. That's Rimbert. It is incomplete. Ball was underthrown, allowing Walter Tatum to come in and undercut that football. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for Edward Waters at the lane 41.
And that's the offense right there of Edgewater. They want to throw it out, getting deeper right there. They had a two 9 routes right there. They had a post route to clear out the safety to leave it one-on-one for Herbert. Didn't catch the ball right there. Just didn't connect right there. Still 2nd down. You still have life right here.
2nd down and 10 now for the Tigers at the Lane 41-yard line, trying to capitalize on a muffed punt here from Lane. Russell works from the gun. Hugie his backside guard to the right. Receiver in motion. We'll take the snap and we'll hand up. It'll be keeper. Option look this time. It pitches over to Johnny Jones, and Jones is going to be corralled out to maybe the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. On the tackle for the Dragons was Osmar Hassan, the leading tackler for the Dragons, the 5'10", 195-pound linebacker from Atlanta.
I'm very impressed with what I see from this Lane defense right here. Everybody's gang tackling. Everybody's running to the football. They're playing overall solid defense right here. But if you're Edward Waters, you want to get this 1st down right here. Lane College, you do not want to get this up off of the muff punt. You want to make sure that was just nothing but a little slip up. But here we go right here, 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 9 for the Tigers at the Dragon 40-yard line. Russell will take the snap. Back to pass. Russell flush from the pocket. Russell stepping up to the 40, 35, to the 30. It's going to have the 1st down. Jiron Russell able to show a little bit of improvisation. Will get the 1st down in Dragon territory.
Nice right there. Nice run right there. It was a stunt from Lane College, and they got pressure on him. He juke, maneuvered, got in there, and made something out of nothing right there to pick up the 1st down and give the Tigers new life.
1st and 10 for the Tigers of Edward Waters inside the 30 at around the 26-yard line. 27-yard line. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Looking. Throwing. Far side man open complete. That is Eric Hoff. Hoff will get another 1st down for Edward Waters on the out route as he makes the catch and goes out of bounds at around the 14-yard line of the Dragons.
I love the play calling right there. Edward Waters was running a lot of clear out routes. You had a 9 route again. You had a deep out to come right underneath it to clear out the nickel back corner, the slot corner to play in the flat. I love the play calling right here.
1st and 10 for the purple and orange in the red zone for the first time today at the 14-yard line of Lane. In the gun is Russell. 4 receiver set will take the snap. Make the handoff, back to pass, throwing slant route over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Nathan Rimbert. Pass falls incomplete. Tatum on the coverage once again for the Dragons. Here's 2nd down and 10 at the Dragon 14.
And you had the play call. You had everything set up for you. Seen Lane College running a cover 0. Everyone was manned up. There was no safety in the middle. You had a slant right there. Just didn't connect right there.
2nd down and 10, at the 14 of Lane. 3:37 for the 1st quarter. Tigers trailing 7-0 here for homecoming. Russell will work from the pistol this time. He'll take a high snap, hands off to, actually shovels it out to the tight end over on the far side. Turning the corner, that is P.J. Polk. And Polk will get out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So a bit of improvisation on that play, a bit of a shovel pass out to the backup tight end, P.J. Polk, the true freshman from Miami and Miami Northwestern. It'll be 1st and goal for Edward Waters at the 1.
And that's a nice play call right there. As I said before, you had Lane College run a cover 0. If you want to sit back and run, man, we're going to bring somebody in motion. We're going to keep your guys running the sideline to sideline. And we believe that my guy can beat your guys to the corner.
Bit of a loaded pistol look here this time for Edward Waters. Will take the snap, handoff. John Terrius Thomas. Thomas is going to be hit and corralled at the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose about a yard on that play. Linebacker core for the Dragons of Lane, led by Tyshawn Gator, the 6', 220-pound redshirt junior from Huntsville, Alabama, able to get the stop on that play for a loss of about a yard.
And it looks like Edward Waters is going to go for it. They're not going to settle for the field goal. You want to set it from a good and bad.
Just second down.
I'm sorry,
and goal.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I thought it was 4th down. I'm sorry.
2nd and goal at around the 2, maybe the 3-yard line this time. Pistol formation look this time. Send it back out of the backfield. Turn, hand, Thomas left side this time. Dragons are there once again. No gain. Maybe a loss of maybe another yard on the play. The Dragon defense quickly closing the door on this Edward Waters short yardage unit here.
Now it's 3rd down right here. Savannah, I'm sorry, but Waters trying to run it up the middle.
Here you go.
Yeah.
we didn't let everybody know yet, Travis. We'll let them know here in a minute. We'll let them know.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's just kind of a habit. I've been doing it for 2 years. Kind of a habit.
3rd down and goal from the 4. As we have a stop and play timeout taken by head coach Toriano Morgan and the Tigers of Edward Waters. They take a timeout. We'll go ahead and do the same. 1:56 left to go here. First quarter from Jacksonville. Lane 7, Edward Waters nothing. Back with more after this as you're watching Tiger football right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
Empower,
encourage,
and support
Tiger excellence.
Become a member of the Tiger Club today to support academic and athletic opportunities for student athletes at EWU. Through their support, members of the Tiger Club provide student athletes the opportunity to pursue their educational and athletic goals while representing our university and the city of Jacksonville as a whole. Members are also providing the resources needed for continued success at the SIAC and NCAA Division II level.
Third and goal for Edward Waters at the 4-yard line of the Dragons. Pistol look this time once again. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, back to pass is Russell. Russell rolling over to the left side, trying to get to the pylon. Did he get in? Touchdown, Edward Waters. Jaron Russell couldn't find anything in the end zone, says I'll do it myself. It's a 4-yard rushing touchdown, and the purple and orange are on the board.
Just call it the Jaron Russell drive. He's made something out of nothing. It was nothing there. It was great coverage right there by Elaine Dragons, but it was nothing there, and Jaron made it done with his legs. I said before, he's a very impressive quarterback. If it's not there, he'll run and get it with his legs. That's what makes this offense so good. You have to defend the run, the pass, and the quarterback run. There's too many dimensions to stop on this offense.
Irving Friedman coming on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up on the way. It is good, and we are tied here in Jacksonville. 1:47 remaining first quarter here from Jacksonville. Edward Waters 7, Lane 7. Back with more after this right here on the Edward Waters, correction, on the Black College Sports Network.
The Tiger Club offers multiple membership options, which includes benefits such as season tickets, newsletters, custom Tiger apparel, opportunities to mentor Tiger student athletes, and at the highest level, the opportunity to be hosted by the President and First Lady in the newly renovated President's Box.
Join the Tiger Club today.
Join the Tiger Club today to support the athletic and academic opportunities for student athletes here at EWU. To learn more about the Tiger Club, visit www.ewutigerpride.com or scan the QR code.
A 4-yard rushing touchdown for quarterback Jaron Russell ties the score here in Jacksonville with 1:47 remaining in the first quarter.
That was a very nice response right there from Edward Waters off of the off point. You capitalize off their turnovers. You want to make them pay for turning the ball over. Now you stuck 7-7. It's still a game right here.
Irving Friedman coming on to put total leather here for Edward Waters. Here's his kick. High end over end. It'll be taken at around the 15-yard line. To the 20, to the 25, and a great open field tackle there for Edward Waters is coming in there to close the door for the Tigers is James Walton, a true freshman from Jacksonville and Sandalwood High School, making the stop there on special teams.
That's what you want to see right there. Good special teams leads to good defense, leads to good defensive field right here. You want to come out, get a stop right here. It's great special teams on back-to-back. Your special teams cause you a turnover, and they putting you in good field position.
So it looks like Kylan Duhay back in the game. He was a little bit gimpy in the previous drive there for Lane, but he's back in the game at running back for the Dragons. As the Dragons have the ball now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Polo Solomon will work from the gun. Duhay will be his running back to his right. A 3-receiver set. 2 receivers to the far side right, single near side to the left. The tight end is in the wing to the right. Tigers rushing 4 here. On 1st down and 10. We'll take the snap. Hand off. Duhay coming over to the near side. Duhay is going to be hit and corralled. And look at those Tigers flowing to the football. A gain of maybe 2 yards on the play.
Kennard King right there. There's a good safety roll right there. Good run support right here. As Duhay tried to bounce it, but it was good safety play right there. Good run support. Only held him to, I believe, 2 or 3 game right there. It's good defense right there.
Gain of 3 on that play. 2nd down and 7 at the 31-yard line of the Dragons. 1:17, 1:16 remaining here first quarter from Jacksonville. A tie contest at 7. Shotgun formation for Polo Solomon. Duhay the backside guard to the right. 3 receiver set, 2 right single near side to the left, tight end in the wing to the right. Tigers rushing 4 here on 2nd down and 7. We'll take the snap. Hand on to Duhay. The Tigers are there. They are going to bring him down in the backfield. Tiger defense flowing. Widmeyer, Garcon able to get there as well as Ahmad Jordan combining on the stop for Edward Waters.
It was a prowl of Tigers right there. They all run to the football. As I've been said before, you need everybody running to the football as they did before on their scoring drive. They had Duhay picked up 2 yards, and it was 3-4 Edward Waters players defended, draped all around him. That's what you want to see. Bring them back, put them in obvious passing situations. You want to come out, get a stop, put the ball right back into the hands of your offense.
We saw last week the passing defense for Edward Waters on those 3rd down and longs was a bit problematic. Let's see if they've kind of fixed those things here on a critical 3rd down and 8 for the Dragons at the 30. Solomon works from the gun, will take the snap. Back to pass, screen near side, pass is complete, and a great open field tackle coming from behind to make that stop. Ahmad Jordan came from behind, made the stop, a loss on the play, and the Dragons will punt the football for the first time today.
Man, he recognized at the last minute, at the last split of a second, the screenplay right there for the Lane Dragon. They tried to get him out of open field. Duhay, it was great defense right there. You had the containment. You let me have a timer.
No, that's the final play of the first quarter here from Jacksonville. Through 1 here for homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters. Score reads Edward Waters 7, Lane College 7. We'll take a timeout, back with second quarter action after this as you're watching homecoming football right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
Empower,
Encourage,
and support
Tiger excellence.
Become a member of the Tiger Club today to support academic and athletic opportunities for student athletes at EWU. Through their
Bit of a rough start for Edward Waters to start the contest, but toward the tail end of the first quarter, they began to find themselves, and we are tied up here at 7 apiece as we start the second quarter of play. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you from Glover Community Field and Stadium here in Jacksonville, Florida for homecoming 2023, the Tigers of Edward Waters University. Noah Shaw's coming on to punt here for the Dragons. Back deep for Edward Waters is going to be Johnny Jones, the reigning newcomer of the week. Here is the punt. Got it away. Spiraling thing. It'll bounce and around the 40-yard line, take a drag and roll, and it will be down inside the 40 at around the 37-yard line. That is where the Tigers of Edward Waters will take over 1st and 10. We said a few moments ago, we'll let you know, as Travis made a mention of Savannah State. Full disclosure, Travis is a student at Savannah State University. And of course, we gave him some problems before the contest. Of course, my interns are in here, and everyone that's wearing purple and orange, not that reflex blue stuff that you're wearing. But again, it's just a great job so far, Travis, of you being able to come down here and broadcast our games today. And you're kind of seeing something different here. You're a Jacksonville native, but being able to see something here at Edward Waters.
Man, it's always fun to come back home, watch some Edward Waters football. It's nothing like coming back home, seeing the black HBCU pride is nothing like it. Nothing. I wouldn't trade it in for anything.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for Edward Waters. Ball will be spotted at their own 37-yard line as the Tigers move from right to left here in the second quarter. Russell will take the snap. Keeper for Russell. Coming up to the near side to the 40, 45, midfield, dragging Lane defenders with them and tackled at around the 45-yard line of Lane. How about Jiren Russell? Says, I will do it myself. Put it on my back. It'll be 1st and 10 for Edward Waters in Dragon territory.
Man, they ran a quarterback draw right up the middle, as I said before on the drive before. Jiren Russell was doing it all with his legs, and they're running that high-tempo offense that they've been known for this season.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Dragon 47 as we have a free play moving to the neutral zone. Russell back to pass, throwing near side, looking for a man, looking for Faith Simmons, incomplete. A flag thrown at the snap as there was a Dragon in the neutral zone. It'll likely be an offside against Lane.
You love the shot right there. You can give your guy a shot right there, but you'll take the offsides.
So the Dragon in the neutral zone was JaQuintus Summers, the 6'2", 285-pound sophomore from Pritchard, Alabama, guilty of being in the neutral zone at the snap. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for Edward Waters at the Lane Dragon 42-yard line. Shotgun for Russell in the backfield along with him is Hughes. He'll put a receiver in motion. Handoff. That is Hugie trying to go up the gut and does. First down and more. Looking to get to the outside. 40, up to the 30, inside the 30, brought down and around the 21-yard line. Deshaun Hugie with the best run of the day for Edward Waters. Will move the chains for a Tiger first down.
That was a great block right there by center Desmond Self. It's a great run right there, and a good burst right there by the running back to pick up more yards than what was expected right there.
Self, the true freshman, getting the start at center for Edward Waters. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spotted inside the 25. Throwing near side pass is complete. That's Devin Thompson. Thompson's going to be hit and brought down at around the 16-yard line for a gain of about 6 on the play for the Savannah native.
I mean, this offense just has a flow to it. It's continuity. Everything is bam, bam. There's no missteps. Everybody knows their role. Everybody knows their job. This offense is very potent.
2nd down and about 4 for the Dragons, for the Tigers, at the Dragon at 16. In the gun is Russell. Take the snap. Hand off. Hugie up the gut, spinning off of tackles. Will have be close to a first down if he'll have it. He will have it inside the 15. Needed to get to the 14 for a first down. And they will move the chains.
And I don't believe you've seen it right there. Lane College's defenders are getting very aggressive on the end. You had a smack by there by Asmar Hassan. He smacked his defensive tackle out there. I believe they're having some still talking on the defensive end, not lined up yet, but very good run there by Edward Waters.
I saw something similar to that. The defense for Savannah State struggling with this tempo offense for Edward Waters last week. 1st and 10 for Edward Waters at the 14-yard line of the Dragons. Will take the snap. Handoff, fakes the handoff, throwing near side. Fate Simmons, incomplete. Was looking for the sophomore from Atlanta over here on the near side left. Pass falls incomplete. On the coverage for Lane is Nicholas Patterson, the senior from Syracuse, New York. It falls incomplete here. 2nd down and 10 for Edward Waters.
And it was the same play that they ran before. They had the clear out route. They brought somebody in motion. They tried to throw it deep right there. But this time, Lane College is in man-to-man. They've been running a lot of man-to-man once they get close to the red zone. It's good coverage right there by Lane.
2nd and 10 for Edward Waters. That ball is actually spotted at the 13-yard line of the Dragons. 2nd down and 10. Pistol formation this time here for Edward Waters. Will take the snap, hand off to Hugie. Hugie dancing, going forward now. Sticks his head down, gets close to the 10-yard line. It looks like he will have the 10 for a gain of maybe 3, almost 4 on that play.
They tried to run a little counter play to the right, but it was stuffed right there. But it's still 3rd down. You still have points in your back pocket. If it's not there, don't force it. But Jaron Russell has been making a killing right here on 3rd down with his legs. You got to account for his legs. If it's not open, you got to account for his legs.
3rd down and about 7 at the 10-yard line. In the gun is Russell. Hugie, his backside guard to the left. Jones in the slot to the far side. On the wide, on the far side is Nathan Rembert. Isolated near side to the left is Devin Thompson. Points on something in the defense, and he'll take the snap. Back to pass is Russell. Throwing near side. This one is. Did he make the reception? Incomplete. Was looking for Devin Thompson, on the near side left. Could not corral it in. And it'll be 4th down, and the kicking unit will come on here for Edward Waters.
I mean, you would love to take the field goal right here, but, man, he put it right there in there. But I believe the ground caused him to bobble it up in the air. But you love to give his guys a shot, but you still got points in your back pocket.
Irving Friedman coming on for this field goal attempt. This one will be of 27 yards, Give Edward Waters their first lead of the afternoon. Snap, spot, kick up on the way. It is good. 11:32 left to go here. First quarter from Jacksonville. It's Edward Waters 10, Lane 7. Let's take a timeout. Back with more after this as you're watching Edward Waters University football here on the Black College Sports Network.
Associated with legal matters. Our high standard for client care and concern, coupled with our extensive legal knowledge and skills, make Hampton Law a resource focused on the protection of the client's interest and overall goals. We value our clients and truly enjoy working with them. Visit thamptonlaw.com to conveniently schedule an appointment online. Tamika Hampton Esquire, 1631 Rock Springs Road, Suite 336, Apopka, Florida, 407-494-1471. thamptonlaw.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
A 27-yard field goal attempt good for Irving Friedman gives the Tigers a 10-7 lead with 11:32 remaining in the second quarter of play. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you from Glover Community Field and Stadium here in Jacksonville, Florida. Good looking crowd here for homecoming here. The Tigers of Edward Waters. Freeman approaches. Here is the kick. High and end over end. It'll be taken at around the 13-yard line. Coming near side to the 20, to the 25, to the 30-yard line. The Tigers are there. They're going to sling him out of bounds. Cam Thomas able to make the tackle there for Edward Waters.
You had a good defensive possession right there by Edward Waters to get him off the field last drive. You want to come out and get another stop. Your special teams is putting you in good field position. It was a good containment right there, Bubba, by Cam right there. Of the special teams, I'm sorry.
The Dragon offense onto the field. 1st and 10. Ball will be spotted at around the 34-yard line of the Dragons. Polo Solomon and the offense coming onto the field. Will be a 4-receiver set with twin receivers to either side of the formation. Kylan Duhay, the running back, to the left for the Dragons. And he has been the bulk of this Dragon offense here in the first half. Tigers rushing 4 here on 1st down. Here's the snap, handoff to Duhay to the left side there. Tigers are there. They're going to bring him down, hold him to a gain of maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play. Travis, do you think this Edward Waters defense is beginning to figure out this lane offense now, with being able to get some stops there and being able to hold into maybe a long-distance situation?
Oh, absolutely, sir. As you see right there between the safeties, they're bringing their safeties up. Right now, they brought their safeties down the play before. They've been doing a lot of spread. Edward Waters out and running up the middle of the leg. Edward Waters starting to clamping down on it.
Here's the snap. Looking, throwing, far side, batted down and incomplete. The Q-Dog, Jaron Wilson, gets the Tiger paws up there to bat that one away. And here's 3rd down at about 7.
Passing down is what it leads to. That was a nice play right there by Jaron Wilson. Nice play. Get his hands up in there, force a 3rd down and long. As they tried to run a little wide receiver bubble screen right there, they tried to make the quarterback sprint to his left and throw it back to his right. But it was a great play right there.
3rd down and about 7. Maybe a long 6 for the Dragons. Out to the 37-yard line of Lane. Shotgun formation for Solomon. 4 receivers set will take the snap. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Throwing. Near side for a man. It is in. No, it's a catch. They're going to give the man the catch on the near side. Raheem Quinney, sophomore wide receiver from Mobile, Alabama. Will be a 3rd down conversion and a 1st down for the Dragons.
And they say it was a catch. I believe he was sure to hit the ground, but they're going to let it play out.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the Lane 48-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Throwing down the seam. It is incomplete. Batted away by D'Angelo Sapp. Able to get there to bat that one away as that pass was intended for Virgil Young over on the far side.
I didn't believe Virgil would catch that ball anyway. Like that safety was going to drill him if he caught that ball right there in that middle field.
Yeah, there's a couple Central Florida natives going at it right there. D'Angelo Sapp from Winter Haven and Virgil Young from Orlando. 2nd down and 10 now for Lane at the 48-yard line of the Dragons. In the gun is Solomon. 4 receiver set. Tigers of Edward Waters rushing 4. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Flush now throws. It is almost picked off. Kennard King with an opportunity to pick that one off. And had he taken that one, he would have been running to the field house over on the north end zone for a touchdown.
Man, it would have been a bummer, man. You got to catch the pick. That's their 2nd drop pick of the game, man. He catch that pick. You probably look at the 16-7 lead right here.
3rd down and 10 now for the Dragons at the 48-yard line of Lane. 2-back split quarterback Polo Solomon. 3 receivers set. And we have movement along the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a false start here against the Dragons. Yeah, that's the wide receiver, Virgil Young, guilty of the false start penalty.
And you love that right there. If you're Edward Waters, you're putting them more in the passing obvious. You got a 3rd and 15 or 3rd and long right here. Get this stop. Keep everything in front of you. Nothing gets behind you.
3rd down, 15 yards to go. Ball spotted at the Dragon 42-yard line. Solomon will work from the gun. Duhay the back sidecar to the left. A 4 receiver set. Twins to either side of the formation as we have a stop and play. The official will call a timeout. Has a bit of a word with defensive back D'Angelo Sapp for Edward Waters. So they're trying to adjust where the ball should be. They're going to actually move the football up to the 43-yard line of Lane. Shotgun formation for Solomon. 4 wide. Tigers rushing 4 here. Takes the snap. Back to pass to Solomon. Solomon throwing down the seam. It is caught at the 35, to the 30, to the 25-yard line. Jaquez Jones on the post route over the middle. It's a first down for the Dragons at the 25-yard line of Edward Waters.
It's like Edward Waters running a little bit of a cover 4 right there playing. Like I said before, keep everything in front of him, but he got behind the middle linebacker. It was a perfect throw right there by Solomon. Man, you needed to stop right there.
First and 10 for the Dragons at the 25-yard line of Edward Waters. Shotgun formation for Solomon. 4 wide. Go these Dragons. Takes the snap. Screen. Far side. Pass complete. Tigers are there. They bring him down to the backfield. Sapp able to get there to make the stop on Jaquez Jones. To be a loss of a couple on the play.
Good tackle right there by Sepp as he was being blocked. This lost the blocker from him and made him lose a gain or 2.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12. Ball backed up to the 27-yard line. 8:53 remaining here, second quarter. Tigers leading 10-7, and head coach Byron Brown appears, and he wants to call a timeout, and that's exactly what he will do. 8:49 remaining, second quarter from Jacksonville. Edward Waters 10, Lane College 7. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's.
Not 8 minutes, 49 seconds remaining, second quarter from Jacksonville. Edward Waters 10, Lane 7. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you. Roy Evans, our producer. Another broadcast of Edward Waters University football right here on the Black College Sports Network. Second down and 12 for the Dragons. Ball at the 27-yard line of Edward Waters. Polo Solomon will walk from the gun. A 4 receiver set will take the snap. Hand off to Duhey on the left side. Tigers are there this time. They're going to hold Duhey to a gain of maybe 4 on the play. Third down and maybe about 9 for the Dragons.
Great tackle right there. He filled the gap. I don't know if they ran a sweep play to the left. It was a good fill the gap right there. I can't believe who made it. I don't know who made the tackle right there. It was a good fill the gap play right there by the defense of Edward Waters.
Third and 10 for the Dragons at the 25-yard line of Edward Waters. Solomon in the gun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking right, throwing right. Looks for a man. This is over the head and intercepted. Vashawn Stockman with the takeaway for Edward Waters.
It was a great interception right there by Edward Waters. And he just overthrew him. It was 2 people in the same area of Edward Waters in the corner just playing his zone. Got back deep, got his depth, and he threw it right to him. It was 2 people in the same part of the end zone.
Tigers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 8:14 remaining, second quarter. Tigers leading 10-7 and looking for more. As a result of that interception there by Vashawn Stockman. Stockman, the 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia, and Archer High School. A pick there for Edward Waters.
And that's what you want to see from Edward Waters. Generate more turnovers, put the hands back, put the ball back into the hands of your offense.
Tiger offense onto the field here. Jarvin Russell and the offense beginning to find themselves as it was after that turnover there on their opening drive. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In the gun is Russell, 2 backs to his immediate right. And now they're going to be a split backfield here for Edward Waters. Takes the snap. Handoff. John Terrius Thomas coming to the near side to the 25. Flag is going to get thrown to the 30-yard line as Thomas. It's a gain of about 10 on the play. We'll see what this flag is going to be. Likely a hold against Edward Waters. Still a discussion here from Antroy Solomon, but Edward Waters is beginning to make the walk back. Looks like it is going to be a holding penalty. And that is going to be against the center, the true freshman from Delray Beach, Florida, Delray Beach Atlantic High School. He's a legacy Tiger. His father, Fred Self, played on one of the first teams in the rebirth period for Edward Waters football.
That's what you don't want to see right there. You keep shooting yourself in the foot. Edward Waters, I believe, has 5 or 6 penalties in the game. You got to clean that up going into halftime.
Second down, 1st and 20, now. Ball back up to the 10-yard line. Russell will work from the gun. Split backs around the side of him. Takes a snap. Delay draw. Hand up John Terriers. Thomas tried to keep his feet. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Tried to delay a shotgun draw right there. They tried to fake it, throw the Johnny Jones, but it was a draw play out of it. But good, swift, good. They sniffed it out by the Lane's Dragons.
Have not called Johnny's name a lot today. Looks like the Lane defense has put the clamps on him up to this point. Let's see if Johnny can get loose here. 2nd down and 20 at the 10. Full receiver set for Jaron Russell. Point out something in the Lane defense that's rushing 4 defensive linemen. Linebackers creeping in those gaps. He'll take the snap. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Looks. Throws. Got a man open. Complete. That's Nathan Rimbert. Rimbert at the 35. Rimbert 40. 45. Midfield. He's gone. 45 40. 35 30. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Edward Waters. Nathan Rimbert. You see the speed in the open field. And the freshman from Eustis, Florida, puts it in the end zone for 6.
And what they won't tell you right there, Jaron Russell stepped up in the pocket. It was pressure on him, threw an absolute dart, dime. And like I said before, you get you get the ball into the hands of these playmakers outside for Edward Waters, and they're bound to do something with it.
A 90-yard touchdown reception for Nathan Rimbert extends the Edward Waters lead to 16-7, pending the extra points. We talk about this Edward Waters offense finding themselves after that bit of a slow start in that first quarter of play on their opening drive. They've really found themselves now with 16 and hopefully 17 now unanswered points. Irving Friedman coming on for this extra point here for the Tigers of EWU. Snap, spot, kick, it's up, it is on the way, it is good. 6:44 remaining until halftime. Edward Waters 17, Lane College 7. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Members of the Tiger Club provide student athletes the opportunity to pursue their educational and athletic goals while representing our university and the city of Jacksonville as a whole. Members are also providing the resources needed for continued success at the SIAC and NCAA Division II level. The Tiger Club offers multiple membership options, which includes benefits such as season tickets, newsletters, custom Tiger apparel, opportunities.
90-yard touchdown reception from Jaron Russell to Nathan Rimbert extends the Edward Waters lead to 17-7 here in Jacksonville with 6:44 remaining here in this first half of play. Irving Friedman coming on to kick here for Edward Waters. Checking to make sure both sides are on sides. Approaches. Here is the kick. High end over end. It's going to be short once again. It'll be taken from around the 14. And we go to the 20, to the 16, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Going across the 35. He will be going down at around the 36-yard line. So on the return there for the Dragons of Lane College was Terrence Holland, the Jacksonville native.
And now you got the game where you want it. You got a 2-touchdown lead. Now you see the crowd's getting into it. You got the game where you want it. If you're Edwards, you got them in a passing situation. Let your pass rushers eat. You already have an interception. You want to come out, feast on the opportunity that your offense have done. Get another turnover. Get the ball back into the hands of your offense.
1st and 10 for the Dragons of Lane College. Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line of Lane. Polo Solomon will work from the gun. His running back, Kylan Duhay, will stand to his immediate left. 4 receivers set. Twins are on the side of the formation at the Swag Surf. Begins to play here at Glover Community Field and Stadium. Good-looking crowd here for homecoming 2023 for Edward Waters. Solomon surveys the Edward Waters defense with 3 down linemen. He'll take the snap. Fakes the handoff. Keeper for Solomon. Rolling over to the left side now to the 40. 45. He slides down. That'll be a gain of 9 yards on the play. As they will say, he began his slide at the 46-yard line. Be a gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1.
He'll run it now. He's just the classic drop back quarterback. He'll take it off with his legs right there, as you can see from right there. He picked up a gain of 9.
2nd and 1 for the Dragons at their own 46-yard line. Solomon in the gun. Duhay to the left. 4 receiver set. Twins to either side. Takes the snap. Handoff, Duhey, left side. Tigers are there, but it's going to be a first down for the Dragons as Duhey gets down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. We'll give Lane a first down.
Well, when they picked up the first down, was a lot of chipping is going on down there. They had to be separated between Lane and Edward Waters.
Yeah, no love lost between these two teams. Talking to a couple players today that made the trip last year up to Jackson, Tennessee. They know they let one get away last year up in Jackson.
This game is personal.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Dragons at their own 48-yard line. Solomon will work from the shotgun formation. A 3-receiver set, twin receivers to the near side right, single front side to the left. We'll take the snap, back to pass. Looking left, throwing left pass is incomplete behind Duhey. And pass is incomplete and lucky to not get a flag thrown on him for unnecessary roughness was D'Angelo Sapp.
Man, he got lucky right there. He hit him really, really late. Luckily, the referees didn't call it 2nd down and 10. Very, very, very lucky right there.
2nd and 10 for the Dragons at their own 48-yard line. 5:23 remaining here in the first half of play. Edward Waters with 17 unanswered points to lead 17-7. Solomon in the gun. Duhey to the left. 3-receiver set, tight end wing to the right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass. Looking, throws, it's going to be complete. But a flag's going to get thrown for Edward Waters. It's going to be thrown against Ahmad Jordan for a hit on quarterback Polo Solomon. Making the reception was the tight end Henry Calixte. It would have been a loss on the play, but another big 15-yard penalty is going to go against Edward Waters.
That's their 6th penalty of the game. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You got him in the situation that you wanted. Pass. But now you do not want to shoot yourself in the foot, giving up 15, 20-plus yards penalties.
Head Coach Toriano Morgan saying something to the officials. That's exactly what it's going to be. They say it's a blow to the head. It's not. They did not say targeting. They did not indicate that it would be a target, but the Dragons will take over now. 1st and 10 at the Edward Waters 37-yard line.
See Coach Morgan screaming at the referees right there. Got his headset off.
Shotgun formation for Polo Solomon. He'll take the snap. Hand up to Kylan Duhey. Up the gut he goes. First down and more, churning the legs inside the 25 and down to around the 22. Kylan Duhey will give the Dragons a first down.
Well, he's starting to get started right there. Once he gets ahead of steam, he's one of the toughest backs in the SIC to bring now. As I said before, they have the 6th-ranked best rushing offense in the whole conference.
5'8", 185 pounds, a redshirt junior from Garyville, Louisiana. Churning those legs and getting the big first down here for the Dragons. As we've said at a lot in this broadcast, he's been a good chunk of this Lane offense. He'll take the snap. Back to be a draw. Up the gut goes Solomon. Solomon inside the 20, still on his feet, and finally, as the Tiger was riding his back, was able to be tackled at around the 17-yard line.
Like they were trying to strip at the ball right there. It was the same play they ran before where they scored on. They had Duhan go in motion, get the defense flowing with him, and had the quarterback run right underneath it. Luckily, Edward Waters sniffed it out, but it's only 2nd down.
2nd down, 5 yards to go at the 17-yard line of Edward Waters. Polo Solomon will work from the gun this time. Duhey to the left will take the snap. Hand off to Duhey. Duhey coming near side. First down and more. Lowers the shoulder, runs over a man, and goes out of bounds inside the 10. Great stuff running there from Kylan Duhey. Will give the Dragons a first down.
He's still shaking up right there. He's going to the sideline, but he delivered 2 blowing. He's he's falling to his knees. Trainer's walking over there to him. Hopefully he gets okay.
1st and goal for the Dragons of Lane College at the 9-yard line of Edward Waters. Pistol formation this time. 3-receiver set will take the snap. Hand off to the back. Flag's going to get thrown. As that was Jamarcus Banks on the carry. Goes inside the 5. It's going to be a legal substitution penalty against Edward Waters.
It's another penalty right there. Another penalty. As you said before, Coach Morgan was he emphasized non-penalties. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot.
So first down and goal now for the Dragons at the 5-yard line. Pistol formation. Duhey back in the game at running back. Takes the snap. Turn and hand to Duhey. Going over the left side. He will be corralled around the 1 yard line.
Tackle by his neck. Slam down right there.
Jonathan Gregory on the tackle there for Edward Waters. Second and goal from around the 1. Under center goes Solomon. Takes the snap. He will keep it. He'll be hit and he'll be brought down. No call yet, as making first contact there was for Jaron Wilson. Able to get there to make the stop on the play. There's third and goal now for the Dragons.
You see the lane on the lane side, they're arguing the ball. They believe that he stuck the ball over, but the referee says forward motion was stopped right there. It'll be third down right here for Edward Waters.
Third and goal now for the Dragons of Lane College. Speak today, Joshua, at the 2 yard line. A lot of big men into the game now for the Dragons of Lane. Trying to slam this one in and cut the lead down to 3. All set I formation. Under center goes Polo Solomon. Takes the snap. Turn. Hand to the back. Touchdown Lane. Jermarcus Banks with the 1 yard touchdown run for the Dragons. Just like that, Lane cuts into this Edward Waters lead.
Man, penalties will kill you, man. Penalties drove this Edward Waters team crazy last week, and it's like they're doing it again this week in the first half. You cannot let your team get down the field based off your mistakes.
Noah Shaw's on for the extra point here for the Dragons. As you said, a couple of humongous penalties for Edward Waters, keeping that Lane drive alive. They're able to drive right into the end zone, take advantage of those penalties for a touchdown. Snap, spot, kick, it's up, it's on the way. It is good. 2:34 left to go here until halftime. Edward Waters 17, Lane 14. Back with more after this as you are watching Edward Waters University football right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Mentor Tiger student athletes, and at the highest level, the opportunity to be hosted by the President and First Lady in the newly renovated President's Box.
Join the Tiger Club today.
Join the Tiger Club today to support the athletic and academic opportunities for student athletes here at EWU. To learn more about the Tiger Club, visit www.ewutigerpride.com or scan the QR code.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
A 2 yard touchdown run for Jermarcus Banks. Push the Dragons back on the board 17-14. Edward Waters with the lead with 2:34 left to go here until halftime. Here is the kick from Lane. High, end over end. Johnny Jones has got a side on it. He will take it from around the 5. Across the 10, coming near side to the 15, trying to get forward. And will be hit and brought down as he crossed the 20 yard line. I turn around to 22. And some late pushing and shoving going on here. And late flag thrown here.
Stay on the sideline.
Tension definitely building here, and this is penalty looks like it's going to go against Lane. So there's the first big penalty of the day against Lane. That's going to go against Joseph Wilson, the 5'10", 180-pound redshirt sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana, transfer from southeastern Louisiana. Guilty of that penalty is going to give Edward Waters better field position. They'll take up shop at their own 38-yard line.
Now here comes this dynamic Edward Waters offense led by Jaron Russell, who's done it all in this first half with his legs, with his arm, and his receiver core. Lane has really kind of clamped down, as you said, on Johnny Jones, they said before, but as I said before, they have a lot of weapons. You can't just turn down one person because the other person is going to step, but that's what makes this offense so good. Luckily, hopefully they can get points before half, make it a 2-touchdown lead going into halftime.
Last drive, a 90-yard touchdown reception from Nathan Rembert. But Edward Waters on the board. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line of Edward Waters. Russell will take the snap. Pitches over to the back. That's actually Nathan Rembert. Rembert on a reverse play. Gets forward, gets down to around the 44-yard line for a gain of about 6 on that play.
Feed the high hand. He's the one that scored for you on the drive before. I believe it was 90 yards. He scored before. Get the ball into the person that has the hottest hand.
Second down and 5. Ball is going to be spotted at the 43-yard line. Russell will work from the gun. He'll take the snap. Looking, throwing. Near side pass is caught. A first down for Edward Waters. Was going up and making that reception was Yanez Rogers. Rogers, the graduate from down south and the transfer from Florida Atlantic. Moved the chains for an Edward Waters first down.
Looked like he was on a springboard right there. It was kind of high, but he leaped up in the air, caught the ball, made it a first down.
First and 10 for Edward Waters, back in Dragon territory at the 49-yard line of Lane. Russell points out something in the in the Lane College secondary. 4 receivers set. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking right, stepping up in the pocket, throwing over the middle. Pass is caught. A great job there by Yanez Rogers, able to get there, make the reception with 2 defenders hanging on him, and a flag going to be thrown late. See what this flag's going to be. So this is going to go against Lane as well. As Jamari Pierre, the right tackle, clapping as if this penalty is going to go against Lane.
They're still having discussions over it.
Still a very lengthy discussion here. That's going to go against Kadarian Jones. 6'2", 250-pound senior from Donaldsville, Louisiana, the transfer from Miles College. And to add further insult to injury, he lost a helmet and will have to sit out for a play. Head coach Byron Brown wants to calm everyone down, call the timeout. He'll call a timeout. We'll do the same. 1:26 left to go here until halftime. Edward Waters 17, Lane 14. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Empower,
encourage,
and support
Tiger excellence.
Become a member of the Tiger Club today to support academic and athletic opportunities for student athletes at EWU. Through their support, members of the Tiger Club provide student athletes the opportunity to pursue their educational and athletic goals while representing our university and the city of Jacksonville as a whole. Members are also providing the resources needed for continued success at the SIAC and NCAA Division II level. The Tiger Club offers multiple membership options, which includes benefits such as season tickets, newsletters, custom Tiger apparel, opportunities to mentor Tiger student athletes, and at the highest level, the opportunity to be hosted by the President and First Lady in the newly renovated President's Box.
Join the Tiger Club today.
Join the Tiger Club today to support the athletic and academic opportunities for students.
1 minute, 26 seconds remaining here until halftime. Edward Waters with the ball and the lead, 17-14. They have the ball first down and 10 at the Lane Dragon at 26-yard line. Russell will take the snap. Delay draw, handoff to Hugie. Hugie trying to get outside and does. Hugie with a head of steam, spins out the tackles, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Edward Waters. Just the individual effort there by Deshaun Hugie goes in from 26 yards out.
And it was great blocking downfield. You see by Johnny Jones and the missed tackle right there. He broke the tackle right there. Good offensive play right there from both sides of from Edward Waters, extending their lead to 23-14.
A 26-yard touchdown for the senior from Palm Coast, Florida, the former Flagler Palm Coast Bulldog. Putting the Tigers on the board once again. Irving Friedman coming on for the extra point here for the purple and orange. Snap, spot, kick. It is up. It's on the way. It's short, but it is no good. He pushed it over to the right. 1:16 left to go here until halftime. We'll keep it here. Edward Waters 23, Lane 14. Travis, again, a rough start for Edward Waters to start the contest. But as the contest has gone along, Edward Waters, especially on the offensive side of the football, has begun to find steam.
And that's just the making of a good team. When you get down, you settle down, you get calm, and you come back and you relax and you play your style of football. You don't panic. You don't say, man, we got to start. You don't press. Come out, you play your style of football. As I said before, they came out throwing the ball, still aggressive, making you play sideline to sideline. They still have this lead, even with the turnovers and the flag that they have given up.
We saw that replay with that 26-yard touchdown run for Deshaun Hugie. For the struggles that Edward Waters has had running the football throughout the season, today they found a bit of success on the ground.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're more of a quick screen game. That's sort of their running game. But now this is what makes their offense very good. When you can run the ball, throw the ball in the legs of Jaron Russell, this offense is, sometimes you could say, is unstoppable with the playmakers they have.
Irving Friedman coming on to kick here for Edward Waters. Tigers up 23-14, and we'll get the ball to start the second half of play. Here's the kick, high and end over end. It'll be taken from around almost the 10-yard line, coming over to the 15, to the 20, 25, and cut down as crossing the 25 was the wide receiver Terrence Holland. And late flags thrown.
They've been chippy all game.
And head coach Byron Brown admonishing Elaine Dragon and Anthony Forrest. They may get him for another late hit.
Very chippy, very, very chippy. Seems like a rivalry game, you would like to say. Very chippy out there.
They will actually. Yep, they will actually get Irantunde Akinsola for the penalty. 6'3", 220-pound junior from Livermore, California. With the penalty on the unsportsmanlike conduct, that will actually back the football to the 14-yard line, or 15-yard line. That's where the Dragons will take over 1st and 10. 1:11 left to go here until halftime. Tigers leading 23-14. Shotgun formation for Solomon. Takes the snap. Delay draw, handoff, Duhey up the gut with the first down and more. And he'll be tackled at around the 15-yard line. Or 25-yard line, excuse me. Kylan Duhey right up the gut. First down for Lane.
Man, their offense run throughs. Kyle Duhey doesn't matter. They're down 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. They're going to keep running the ball, keep pounding the rock.
Duhey takes the shotgun snap. Back to pass, looking, throwing, far side pass is complete out to the 30-yard line. Trying to make a move and coming back inside to the 35-yard line. Making that reception was Virgil Young before he absorbs a big hit there from Edward Waters, but it'll be a gain of another 10 yards and a first down for Lane.
Seems like Lane is in a very tempo offense for 45 seconds left.
Clock runs now to approach 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Shotgun formation for Solomon. 4 receivers set will take the snap. Back to pass, looking, throwing, passes, incomplete. Looking for Young over on the far side left. Falls incomplete, and the clock will stop with 33 seconds left to go here until halftime.
Third down stop, right? If you play this right, you believe you can get a stop, put your offense back with the play of your offense. You feel like you can get a field goal right before half, make it 26-14. If you play this right, you get this stop.
Or at worst, you can get a stop and you do get the ball to start the second half of play in the event that time expires here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation for Polo Solomon. 4 receivers set. Duhey the back, sidecar to the left. He'll take the snap. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. He will be hit, and he's going down. The Tiger D-line getting there, making the stop. James Gary with the sack for Edward Waters, and Coach Morgan will call a timeout. We'll take a look at this replay.
It was great. It was a great off. He got off the ball very fast. It was good push up in the pocket from the middle. That's what you call an overall defense, overall great pass rush right there. And you had in the secondary, there was nothing open. It seemed like they were running a cover 3. Nothing open, covered sack. The front and the back end work together. As I said before, you got to stop. 27 seconds left, and with the play of your offense, you feel like you can get points right before half. So let's see what this Edward Waters offense can do.
For the woes that Edward Waters has had in the secondary this year, you really got to give credit to that front 7 for Edward Waters. Those three down linemen, the 4 linebackers were able to have been able to just come in and make tackles in the backfield, able to make tackles at the point of attack. And I think that's what's helped Edward Waters over this winning streak, being able to consistently win the battles up front at the point of attack.
And that's in this game of football, you got to dominate in the trenches. If you don't play good in the trenches, you're not going to be a very good football football team. And this is what they're showing right here against this Lane team. They're very physical against the trenches. They're not giving Duhay the lane. Sure, he's going to get his yard. He's a good running back. But you come out, you play your style of football, play good in the trenches, and with your offense, you're bound to score points every time.
Third down and long now for the Dragons. Ball back up to around the 26-yard line. Solomon works from the gun. He'll take the snap. Rolling over here to the right now. Looks, throws. Got a man open. Pass is complete to the 45-yard line and a first down for Lane. Another big third and long situation for the Dragons. And it's converted for Lane. It's a first down for Lane as Jacquez Jones makes the reception.
And that's what you hate to see right there. Your defense gets you a sack, gets you in third and long. You got to get a stop. You hate to see teams pick up third and long conversions.
First and 10 at midfield now. Solomon takes a snap, rolls over to the left now, looks, throws, got a man open, pass, it's complete. That is Jones. Jones goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The clock will stop with 15 seconds left to go.
It was the same play, just flip it to the other side. Quarterback sprints to his left, throws a little flat route to stop the clock. 15 seconds left.
2nd and 5 now for the Dragons at the Edward Waters 45-yard line. Solomon works from the gun. Duhay the backside, Carl left. Now joining him in the backfield is Jones. 3 receivers set, twin receivers near side right, single far side to the left. Solomon surveys the Edward Waters defense with 4 down linemen. Now he'll send his receiver out of the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking. He's going to go up the gut to the 40. Going to have the first down and brought down at the 39-yard line. The clock will stop with 8 seconds left now.
He hawked him down from there. Oh, let me have a score.
So Lane calls a timeout. With 8 seconds left to go here. Now I think the onus right now for this Edward Waters defense is, in the words of Malcolm X, by any means necessary. Get a stop here to get into the locker room with a 2-score lead.
And that's one of the key takeaways I said from this game. Defense has to get off the field. Last week they gave up a lot of third down and long. They stop you on first and second down. They get you in the third and long in obvious passing situations. But it seems they don't say always, but they've been giving up a lot of third and longs, and that's something you want to talk about in halftime. If you're a defense, hey, you guys, we're getting our first and second down stop. We're running on first and second down. All you got to do is on third and long is get a stop, get the ball back into the hands of our offense. We're playing good football overall, though.
The Edward Waters triple threat marching band onto the field, looking to give the crowd a big homecoming performance here at the half. Right now, this Edward Waters defense has got to find a way to make a stop here. To maintain that 2-score advantage. 1st and 10 for Lane at the 39 of Edward Waters. 8 seconds left to go. Solomon takes the shotgun snap, rolls over to the right now. Looks, throws. Actually, it's going to be hit from behind. The pass is incomplete. Pass deflected by Dwayne Escoffery. It falls incomplete. It's going to be a holding penalty against Lane. There are zeros on the clock. Penalties declined. That will be the end of the first half here from Jacksonville. An entertaining first half of the purple and orange, the Tigers of Edward Waters University. Through one half here in Jacksonville. Edward Waters 23, Lane College 14. We will take a break. Back with more after this as you're watching Edward Waters University football right here on the Edward Waters Sports Network.
Student Government Association. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 and 2024 Tiger Nation Campus Activities Board. Under the direction of Tiger Nation Campus Activity Board President Shatina Rogers. Renasia Hooks from Wildwood, Florida. Jordan Weeks from New Orleans, Louisiana. Angel Smith from Miami, Florida. Demetra Massey from Jacksonville, Florida. Chauncey Whaley from Jacksonville, Florida. Tyrone Miller Jr. from Buffalo, New York. Nadeja Stewart from Temple, Florida. And Erica Scruman from Atlanta, Georgia. SGA Vice President Travellis Woodard is a junior biology scholar hailing from Kissimmee, Florida. SGA President Patricia Johnson is a senior communications scholar hailing from St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023-2024 Student Government Association. And now, the Royal Court. Mr. Freshman DeAndre Williams is a freshman business administration scholar hailing from Miami, Florida. Miss Freshman Caitlin Harrington is a freshman social work scholar hailing from Haines City, Florida. Miss Sophomore, Kimberly Holland, is a sophomore business administration scholar hailing from Baltimore, Maryland. Mr. Junior, Ryan Ash, is a junior psychology scholar hailing from Tampa, Florida. Miss Junior, Jericho Travis, is a biology scholar hailing from Athens, Alabama. Miss Senior, Kiosha Hosendorf, is a senior psychology scholar hailing from Miami, Florida. King of 1866, Larry Quintero, is a junior business administration scholar hailing from Naples, Florida. Queen of 1866, Jemiah Grant, is a junior psychology scholar hailing from Pompano Beach, Florida. Mr. Edward Waters University, O'Neill Daly, is a senior accounting scholar from Spanish Town, Jamaica. Miss Edward Waters University, Akima Davis, is a senior psychology scholar from Tallahassee, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023-2024 Royal Court of Edward Waters University.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kevin the Maestro McDuffie from Fort Myers, Florida. From right here in Jacksonville, Florida, First Coast High School, Ward, Slim Pimpin' Dogs, and Brad, the chosen one furlough. The Trinity of HBCU drum engines known as the Kings of Kings Road. The year was 1973. The location, South Bronx, New York City. This year, 2023, we celebrate 50 years of hip hop. The Edward Waters University Triple Threat family, this is you. 50 years of hip hop. Rappers Delight, 1979, Sugar Hill Gang. Drumming. Show them how to jump on. Attach. Then I saw me, myself, and I. And now, as a band form, the Rock we're going to take you to Planet Rock, African Mubans, and Southern Sonic Force. On the field, H-I-P. transition to H.O. Hip Hop. Celebrate 50 years of Everett University. Let's dance. And now, one of the best drum line in Division II HBCU bands. Here comes the Assassins. Smooth aggression with a little fun. This is how we do. Slick Rick. Chills. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. And now, dress to impress and move that career. Dance to an outcast medley, ladies and gentlemen. After all that action, here's the taste of Purple Passion. Purple Passion.
I'm wondering why you're not producing this show. Like, why are we stuck on one screen?
To the window. To the wall. You know the song.
one day.
Salt and pepper. The original purple diamond. The bands under the direction of Dr. Alvin A. Davis. Assistant Directors, Dr. Stanley Holloway, Mr. Kenneth Solomon, Mr. Christopher Leonard, Mr. Nicholas Jackson, Mr. Karande Washington. Auxiliary coach, Timothy Davis, and coach Rock Hudson. But wait, it's homecoming. It ain't over yet. The sight, the sound, the fury. It's been another Triple Down production.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Roy Evans of the Jericho Broadcast Networks, and I am here with Mr. Darren Reed, who is the Senior Vice President of Stride Professional Development. Darren, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, Roy. Glad to be here.
All right, well, thanks. So let's start off by telling the folks a little bit about what Stride Professional Development is.
Yeah, absolutely. Stride is the nation's leading provider of online education in the K through 12 space. We were formerly known as K-12 Inc. and are over 2 decades in the space of providing free virtual online education across the nation to students, no matter where they are. We've since changed our name to Stride because we've expanded beyond the K-12 space, though that's still very much what we do as a priority. What we've also done with the Stride Professional Development Center is we've leveraged some of our expertise over the past 2+ decades of supporting schools and students and educators, teachers, principals, and we're trying to innovate, the way professional development happens for educators, and that we're doing that through the Stride Professional Development Center. Gone are the days where it's face-to-face only PD. It's episodic professional development. It's professional development that's not necessarily relevant to what teachers and educators need right away. So the Professional Development Center is designed to solve that challenge with some unique and innovative ways of delivering content.
All right, man. Well, listen, we are super excited here at the network to be engaged with you all and helping to provide this opportunity for teachers all across the country, and especially those teachers that are coming from our HBCU backgrounds, because we know that education was always one of the stalwarts of most HBCUs in this country. They all had teaching programs, and that's what a lot of them were founded for. So Darren, let's talk a little bit about those special programs that you guys have for the teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Roy, you hit on the very important point. Right now in our country, we're facing probably one of the greatest challenges, of our teaching corps that we have in many, many years. And that's around this teacher shortage. A lot of teachers are exiting the profession just based on tenure. They're retiring and moving on. And then you have, our existing teachers who are being taxed and stressed, particularly post-COVID with increasing demands, challenges that they're facing in the classroom, and a host of other issues that they struggle with. And we need good teachers, and we need to support the teachers that we have. So the two things that we're doing is that we know first-year teachers, among all teachers, are among the first to leave the profession within the first 5 years. I think they do at a 44% rate, which is just scary to think that folks are graduated, want to go in the classroom and make a difference, but, feel like they need to leave within the first 5 years because it's so challenging. So we want to support them. Obviously, as a new teacher, your school that you work, where you work your first year, the district where you work, there will be some professional development support to assist you. But we want to go a step further. We want to help every teacher in the country get off to a strong start to their first year and have some stick-to-itiveness, to help them get through that first year. So we're offering a year free access to the Stride Professional Development Center. It's a ever-growing online database of courses that will help them in a variety of different ways, classroom management, targeted instruction, and a host of other things. And the content will continuously grow. Again, it's just another resource that allows them to sharpen their practice, to feel like they're supported, because the research says that teachers are leaving in large part because they don't feel like they get enough professional support. So we really hope that helps new teachers. So again, this is for any new teacher who just graduated in the country. All you have to do is go to our site and sign on using the Teachers Win discount at checkout. Also, we have another campaign where during Teacher Appreciation Week, we gifted all teachers in the country, no matter where you are, 6 months free professional development center access. But we're doing a special thing through our partnership with the BCSN and our HBCU graduates, and also the schools that you work with. We want any teacher in the country who through our partnership gets access to the Professional Development Center, and they get 6 months free using the BCSN 23 passcode at checkout. Again, our goal is to support and get as many teachers on the site feeling supported, to really help them succeed and have some success, not only for them, but obviously for our kids and the communities they serve. So.
Most definitely. And Darren, listen, we are super excited again to be a part of this. My mother was a teacher. My aunt was a teacher. I have my best friend is a teacher. Absolutely. So we understand. I've worked in the school system for years. So I understand the resources that are needed. I understand why a lot of these teachers do take the time and they sit there, and after going through college, they're like, you know what, let's do something different. Yeah. So we're happy to be a part of this to help you guys change that. So ladies and gentlemen, here's all you guys need to do. All you need to do is take a look and go to the link that's right below us right now and see what you're going to do. You're going to see two links on the page now, just to make sure. The top one takes you to their professional development page, homepage, that'll let you know about some of the things that are happening there and the things that you have access to. Go to the second link that says Teacher Appreciation. That'll take you directly to the content page where you can sign up and get your free year if you're a new teacher, and your free 6 months if you're an existing teacher. Let's show them how we utilize resources, and we make sure that we take time, those folks who are HBCU alum, and use this. And let's see what Stride has to offer. We're excited about it. We know you will be too. Darren, is there anything else that you'd like to say to the folks?
No, I mean, just, as a teacher myself, and understanding the need, and of course with the diversity that's needed in our teaching corps across the country, I know our HBCU teacher graduates are just exactly what we need in our community. So I really encourage them, and just glad to be doing this partnership with you all.
All right. Well, folks, there you go again. Mr. Darren Reed, Senior Vice President of Stride Professional Development Learning. We will be seeing you guys, and trust me, you'll be seeing more from their partnership with us as we move forward always trying to do our best to make sure that we move forward with the community. Take care.
Thank you.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
Empower,
Encourage,
and support
Tiger excellence.
Become a member of the Tiger Club today to support academic and athletic opportunities for student athletes at EWU. Through their support, members of the Tiger Club provide student athletes the opportunity to pursue their educational and athletic goals while representing our university and the city of Jacksonville as a whole. Members are also providing the resources needed for continued success at the SIAC and NCAA Division II.
Back here in Jacksonville as we get set to start the second half of play. Edward Waters leading 23-14 here for homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you from Glover Community Field and Stadium here in Jacksonville. Everything has gone sterling so far for Edward Waters with the exception of that penalty number for the Tigers. 7 penalties for 68 yards. I'm sure that's a message for head coach Arnold Morgan and his Chargers. Got to find a way to cut down on those penalties.
Absolutely, because off of those penalties, that's how Lane College score most of their points off of you guys' turnovers. Take away the turnovers, your offense keeps scoring. It's going to be really Edward Waters type of football game.
Here's the kick, high end over end. It'll be taken from around the 4-yard line. Coming near side is Johnny Jones. Jones to the 20, trying to go across the 20. And will be going down. A flag will get thrown late as he got out to around the 23-yard line. We'll see what this flag is going to be. Edward Waters in that first half, 255 yards of total offense, 137 all through the air. It's going to be 116 through the air, 137 on the ground. So no flag on the play. Jaron Russell in that first half of play, 9 of 17 passing for 137 yards and a touchdown. Deshaun Hughes, the leading ground gainer for the Tigers, 5 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown. Yanez Rogers, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 16 yards so far here today. And we're still waiting for Johnny Jones to record his first catch of the day. First and 10 for Edward Waters. Ball is going to be spotted at around the 24-yard line. In the gun is Russell. Takes the snap. Handoff to Hugie, looking for a hole, coming near side. He'll be stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I love the patience right there by Hugie, but overall was nothing there on either gap. He tried to wait for patience, tried to cut it up the middle, but Lane College blitzed the A gap. Came to the A gap, stuffed everything. Still second down and 10.
Anthony Otis on the stop there for Lane. Second down and 10 for the Tigers. Takes the snap, back to pass, throwing far side, pass complete. That is Jones. Jones 30, first down and more as he goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Johnny Jones with a gain of about 13, 14 yards on that play. He'll move the chains for a first down, his first catch of the day.
And this just speaks volumes. This is Johnny Jones' first catch of the game, and the Edward Waters team is still up by 2 touchdowns. Man, this offense is something special.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 36-yard line of EWU. Shotgun formation for Russell. One backside car to the right. That is Hugie. Three receivers split out far side to the right. He'll take the snap. Hand off. That is Hugie. Hugie going up the gut. He's going to be hitting Corral as he counts around the 39-yard line. For a gain of about 3 on the play. Give credit to Tyshawn Gator on the tackle there, the linebacker for Lane. A gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7 for the Tigers at the 39-yard line of Edward Waters.
They're doing a good job. They're taking their time.
Shotgun for Jarwin Russell. Hugie, his running back to his right. The receiver split out far side to the right. Takes the snap. Screen, far side, complete to Jones. Jones with room. Jones first down and more, trying to tightrope the sideline, and he'll go out of bounds at around midfield. That's one of the things I talked to Coach Morgan about this week, the unselfishness of those wide receivers to be able to say, hey, if I can't get the ball, I'm going to find a way to make something happen. Getting those blocks and being able to affect those things has really helped that quick screen game for Edward Waters.
Yes, sir, you're absolutely right there.
First and 10 for the Tigers at midfield. Handoff. Hugie, right side, looking for a bit of a hole. He'll go forward for about a gain of a couple on the play. He runs right into a white wall of Lane Dragons, led there by big number 92, Jaquintus Summers, 6'2", 285-pound sophomore from Pritchard, Alabama.
Just to pick back up on what you said before, right before we get to play start, there's a lot of Johnny Jones, very unselfish, did a lot of great blocking when he wasn't getting the ball, springing 80 yards for the touchdown for Hilbert, and then you had the running back, the running back on the shotgun draws. He was down the field blocking. The unselfishness is what makes a good team.
Second down and 7. Takes the snap. Handoff. That's Hugie. He slipped in the backfield. As he slipped up on this field turf surface, may have tripped over the legs of one of his offensive linemen in Dyron Thomas. Loss of maybe a half yard. No, I'm going to say no gain on the play.
It was good penetration by number 92 of Lane, Jaquintus Summers. Yeah.
Third down and 8 now for Edward Waters. Tigers are 2 of 5 on third downs in the first half. Shotgun for the Tigers. Full receiver set. Will take the snap. Fake the handoff. Back to pass. Looking. He's going to be hit. Breaks away. Goes forward, and he's going to be hit and surrounded by a few Lane Dragons. Making stop for Lane is Deshaun Love. The Tigers will punt today. Will punt here for just the second time today.
We talked to some of the lane coaching staff. They said, well, we have to just keep fighting back. Don't let the little stuff get to us. They come out, they get a stop, they contain Jaron Russell right there on that drive. He was very explosive with his leg. They come out, get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. You said before they have over, I believe, 150 yards of rushing offense. So you come out, you can still run the football, you can still play your game. You're only down by 2 scores.
Friedman on the punt here for Edward Waters. Here's the punt. High, nice punt. Hanging, beautiful, spiraling punt. And a great job there for Edward Waters. Look at those gunners get down there and make the stop on the return man inside the 10 and around the 7-yard line.
And that's what you want to see right there. Good special teams. Like I said before, good special teams. Put your defense right in a good field of position. That's what you want to see. You want to make this team drive 80-plus yards down the field to score a touchdown.
Lane in the first half, 178 yards of total offense, 102 on the ground, 76 through the air. Kylan Duhay in that first half, 14 carries, 81 yards in that first half. Polo Solomon, the quarterback, 7 of 17 passing, 76 yards, and an interception. He was also sacked one time in that first half.
Solomon is playing his role as the quarterback for this team. Put the ball in Duhay's hands, play out the play action, and run with him.
First and 10 for the Dragons at their own 7-yard line. Polo Solomon will work from the shotgun formation. Three receivers over here to the near side right. Takes the snap. Handoff, Duhay left side. Tigers are there setting that edge and making the stop in the backfield. Maybe a gain of a yard, if anything, on that play.
And I'm pretty sure that was the message going into the halftime. Everyone, let's come out, stop the run game, win on earliest first and early second downs. You've done this whole season and in this game before. You've been stopping them on first and second down. You're supposed to win on first and second down. The problem is getting off the field on third and long. That's been the problem for this team.
They'll give him a gain of a yard on the play. Move the ball up to around the 9, almost 10-yard line. Second down and 9 from there. Shotgun formation for Solomon. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff. Back to pass. Throwing far side pass complete. Oh, what a great hit there by Kennard King, the safety. Coming up and making a big tackle on Kylan Duhay for a loss on the play.
Great open field tackle right there. As I said before, you don't want to get any run out to the catch. They catch, hit, catch and hit, catch and hit. Right there, you had a catch, hit, and a loss of yardage right here. Third and long right here for everyone. This is what's telling me right here. Can they get a stop on third and long? This has been the Achilles heel for this team in this game.
3rd and 10. Ball backed up to around the 8-yard line. Solomon in the gun. Duhay to the left. 3 receivers that'll take the snap. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Looking. Throwing over the middle pass is caught by Jones. And he will have a first down. Jones makes the reception out to the 19-yard line. There is an injured Tiger on the field. That is Whitmire Garcon. Garcon, the leading tackler for this Edward Waters Ball Club, the junior from Fort Lauderdale. A gain of 11 on the play for Jaquez Jones extends the lane drive.
Hopefully he's okay. As I just said before, on the 3rd and long, this is what's been killing the Edward Waters this season. The 3rd and longs, you win on the early downs. You got to get off the field. This is what devastates a defense. This is what gets your defensive linemen tired. But if you're laying right there, you want to keep moving the ball, keep chunking it. You got them right where you want. Just keep moving the ball, chunk by chunk, little by little. You want to take as much time as the clock as you possibly can.
Garcon walks off under his own power. Assisted by watched, I should say, by the Edward Waters training staff. 1st and 10 for the Dragons of Lane College. Also be spotted around the 19-yard line. Solomon in the gun. Duhay to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff. That's actually Banks coming near side. And a great submarine tackle in the backfield there for Edward Waters. Ahmad Jordan coming up and making the tackle there for EWU. A gain of a yard on the play.
Man, these DBs in the secondary, man, they've been coming up, filling their gaps, filling the holes, making the tackles at the secondary space that you're supposed to do. Cover and run. That's what makes a good secondary. And a good corner, good safety. That's what makes you good if you can make open field tackles.
Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Dragons at their own 21-yard line. In the gun, empty backfield, takes the snap, back to pass to Solomon. Solomon stepping up, Solomon hits, Solomon's going down. Throw up the hooks, Jaron Wilson. Wilson, the graduate from right here in Jacksonville. Rains High School, the 2-time state champion on the sack.
It was just a bull rush right there on the right side. He just bull rushed and pushed them all the way back. Solomon stepped right into the sack. Good penetration right there by Edward Waters defense.
Travis, here we go again. Another 3rd down and long situation for this Edward Waters defense. It's 3rd and 11 with the ball backed up to around now the 18-yard line. Empty backfield here for Polo Solomon. Can the Tigers finally get off the field here on a 3rd and long? Solomon surveys the Edward Waters defense, and he'll take the snap. Back to pass, stepping up. He's going to throw near side. Wide open man at the 39, out to the 40-yard line. That is Jaquez Jones. Once again, another 3rd down conversion on a 3rd and long will extend the drive for the Lane Dragons.
Now we have a man down right there for Edward Waters.
That's Jonathan Gregory, it appears to be. Gregory, the senior defensive back, 6'3", 180 pounds. Out of Hampton, Virginia. He's a transfer from Norfolk State. As the training staff comes on to look at him, let's actually give a couple shout-outs on our YouTube live stream as I look at it. I want to give a shout-out to former Edward Waters defensive back, who was one of the best defensive backs in the rebirth of Edward Waters football, Leonard Ellis, watching on our YouTube stream. Class of 2006, a 4-year starter here at Edward Waters, an all-conference selection as well. So I want to definitely give Leonard Ellis a shout-out. I also want to say hello to Melody Edwards. Karen Griffin says, great coverage, BCSN. Mike Hutchinson also watching. BZ Kane says, let's go Dragons. I don't know about all that. I said it. It's an Edward Waters broadcast. Edward Waters pays my bills, so yeah, I don't know about that. We appreciate you spending your Saturday afternoon here with us here for Homecoming 2023. Shotgun formation here on a 1st down and 10 for the Dragons at their own 43-yard line. Solomon in the gun. To his right is Duhay. 4 receiver set will put a receiver in motion. Takes the snap. Fake the handoff. Going up the gut is Solomon. Solomon on the keeper. Goes into Tiger territory at the 49-yard line, and a flag thrown late.
Second one of the day.
On the draw play, they faked the handoff to the running back, and going right up the gut was Polo Solomon. See what this one's going to be. Edward Waters with 7 penalties in that first half of play.
Referee still discussing, but this is where Solomon has done most of his damage.
So no flag on the play. And so Polo Solomon's helmet came off on that play, so he will have to sit out for a play. He'll have to sit out for a play, and that'll bring in the backup quarterback for the Dragons. Coming in to take the snap here on this play is Jericho Gaston, Richard Jr. from Memphis, Tennessee. 2nd down and about 2 on the play. The ball is sitting at the Edward Waters 49-yard line. Gaston will work from the gun. One backside car to his right is Aaron Burton. 4 receiver set. Check a 3 receiver set, tight end wing to the right. He'll take the snap. Hand off to Burton. Burton going left side. Burton is going to be stacked up. It'll depend on the spot. They will move the chains for a 1st down. So Burton on the carry gets to the Edward Waters 47-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for Lane.
It looks like Solomon is now back in the game. He's went back. He looked like they checked him out for concussion. He's all good. He's back on the field. But that's where he does most of his damage, with his legs in the first half. Solomon, he's not really the classical drop back quarterback and the classical drop back. He's more of the runner. He can run, and that's what he did more of his damage in the first half. He's running, gunning style.
1st and 10 for the Dragons at the Edward Waters 47-yard line. Shotgun for Solomon. Barks up the signals, will take the snap. Hand off to the back, coming near side and coming in and making the stop in the backfield is Quintorio Dre Powell. Making the stop on Kylan Duhay, a loss of a couple on the play. The grad student from Mountville, Alabama, making the stop for Edward Waters.
That was a good tackle right there. That was the same play that Lane was running in the first half, the little inside zone where they bring the guard around and try to bring up the D tackle, but he beat him to it and tackled him for a loss.
Loss of a couple on the play, back the football up to the Edward Waters 49-yard line. 6:11 left to go here, 3rd quarter. Edward Waters leading 23-14. Polo Solomon will work from the gun. Kylan Duhay, the running back, sidecar to the right, a 4 receiver set. Takes the snap. Handoff, Duhay, stretch play, left side. Tigers are there. They close the door quickly, but Duhay staying on his feet, keeping it moving to the 30, 25. It goes out of bounds inside the 25 at the 21-yard line. Kylan Duhay was stonewalled at the line of scrimmage, broke a tackle, got a big gainer and a 1st down for Lane.
Man, that's what you do. You got to wrap up right there. You don't want any unnecessary yards after contact. You had him stifle right there at the 30. He broke it for even more. That's not what you want for your Edward Waters. You're giving up 2 3rd down and long. Now you got to wrap up. Seeing Duhay hobbling right back to the sideline. He's been dealing with a little injury, but he's been playing through it.
1st and 10 for the Dragons at the Edward Waters 21-yard line. Solomon in the gun. Burton back in the game at running back. He stands to the left of Solomon. A 4 receiver set. Tigers rushing 4 here. He'll take the snap. Draw play. Handoff to Burton. Burton going up the gut. Burton dragging defenders with him inside the 20. And going down at around the 17-yard line.
As I said before, this Lane team, they're going to stick to their identity. They're going to run the ball. They are not going to put in the air, and that's the thing they're doing right here.
2nd down and 6 after the gain of 4 from Burton. At the 17-yard line of Edward Waters. 4:53 left to go here in the 3rd. In the gun is Solomon. He'll take the snap. Hands off to Burton. Burton tries the left side this time. Tigers are there this time. They're going to bring him down.
Tackle.
Great tackle there by Jonathan Gregory on the top. Actually, not Gregory. That's actually Trey Carlisle. Or check that. That's actually C.J. Mabin on the stop there for Edward Waters.
The senior, that's what as I said before, a good secondary knows how to tackle. When they're filling up, you got to play to the run. You got to learn how to tackle in the open field space. And that's what they did right there, talking about the ankles.
3rd and 7. Ball backed up to the 18. Solomon in the gun, 4 receiver set. Tigers blitzing in those gaps. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Breaks a tackle. Going forward to Solomon, and Solomon's going to be hitting brought down short of the line of gain. We'll see what this flag's going to be. And all going to say, the ball came out. They will say that the quarterback and Solomon was down. That's going to bring up a 4th down and a yard for the Dragons and around the 14-yard line.
Wilson had him for a sack. Solomon got out of the hands of him, then hawked him down from the back, and he made the ball come out. His helmet came off again.
Jared Gaston in the game at quarterback now for Lane. They'll go in that offset I formation, a big heavy package here for the Dragons. Can the Tigers make the stop there? Lane 1 for 2 on 4th downs today. Under center goes Gaston, takes the snap. Turn, hand to the back, left side, 1st down and more. He's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown for the Lane Dragons. Jamarcus Banks, the 5'10", 215-pound freshman from Phoenix City, Alabama. Touchdown run for the Dragons.
And we have a man down for Lane. Trainers run over to him. Hopefully he gets okay.
For this Edward Waters defense, their issues today have been getting off of the field on those money downs. 3rd down, 4th down, just their inability to make those stops and be able to get the football back for their offense. It's really kept Lane in this football game.
Most definitely have. They came out, Edward Waters, they didn't do anything on offense, and then you kept giving up the 3rd and long, and the 3rd and long, and the 3rd and long. You just gave up a 4th down right there. They ran a power O to the left. You would think, let's get off the field, get the ball back to our offense. But if you're Lane, you got the start that you wanted. You came out, you got points. Made it a 20-23 game right here. You're still in it, and you still can play your style of football. Run the ball, something that Edward Waters has not seen to stop so far.
Mark Bellinger was the injured Dragon for Lane, the 6', 275-pound junior from Jackson, Mississippi. Coming off of the field. Running off under his own power. We're set to go. Noah Shaw is on for the extra point here for the Dragons. The snap, the high snap, the placement. The kick gets up, it's on the way, tailing toward the left, but he does sneak in that left upright. It is good. 4:02 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Getting a bit tight here. Edward Waters 23, Lane 21. Let's take a timeout. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
The Tiger Club offers multiple membership options, which includes benefits such as season tickets, newsletters, custom Tiger apparel, opportunities to mentor Tiger student athletes, and at the highest level, the opportunity to be hosted by the President and First Lady in the newly renovated President's Box.
Join the Tiger Club today.
Join the Tiger Club today to support the athletic and academic opportunities for student athletes here at EWU. To learn more about the Tiger Club, visit www.ewutigerpride.com or scan the QR code.
A 14-yard rushing touchdown for Jamarcus Banks pushed the Dragons right back in the contest with 4:02 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Edward Waters leading the Lane Dragons by a score of 23-21. Kicking unit comes on here for Lane. Abraham Moore set to send this one away here for the Dragons.
We have a lot of confusion for the kickoff.
Now head coach Toriano Morgan is going to call a timeout here.
One of my key takeaways from coming into the second half was Edward Waters come out, stop the run, play your style of offense, get the ball back to your defense, get the ball back to your offense, and get off the field. These 3rd and longs have been killing you. And in this game right here, this is something that you don't want. You got a team right where you want. You had them down by 2 scores. You get off the field on 3rd and long. You win on 1st and 2nd down. You win on 3rd down. Get the ball back in your offense. And with the play of Jaron Russell and the play of his receivers, this game is definitely going to be in your hands.
Edward Waters will be on the road next week. A couple of very tough ball games ahead of Edward Waters. They'll go on the road next week. Not only do you have to go to Tuskegee, but you're the homecoming opponent for the Tuskegee Golden Tigers in the Shed next Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. in Tuskegee, Alabama. Then they'll come home on October 21st for a 6 o'clock p.m. home contest against Albany State. So a couple of very important ball games here for the Tigers of Edward Waters.
And it doesn't get any, with those two games right there, it doesn't get any easier right there. You got to work on that.
And if you want to add to the fact, the very next game you go on the road to take on a very improved
Allen team.
Allen Ball Club on the 28th in the AME Football Classic. These next three very important here for Edward Waters. Here's Morris's kick. High and short this time. It'll be taken from around the 20-yard line. Looking to make a hole is Arsiah McCorker. McCorker will go across the 20, or the 30, excuse me, and be tackled at around the 31-yard line.
What sucks is Edward Waters only had one possession, and they got the ball back in the second half with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left.
Right now, definitely imperative for this Edward Waters football squad to respond with some sort of points right now, because Lane right now has the momentum. Got to find a way to go out here and respond. First and 10 for the Tigers of Edward Waters. They'll take up shop at their own 31-yard line. Russell will work from the gun. One backside guard to the right. Takes the low snap. Makes the handoff. Throws far side pass complete. That is Remper. Remper's got a big open field tackle there by Jeremiah Malbrough. That pass was complete to Nathan Rembert. Gain of 4 on the play, but Malbrough introduces himself to Nathan Rembert. That's got the lane side fired up.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 now with the ball placed at the 35-yard line. And the gun is Russell. John Terrius Thomas, the running back to the right of Russell. 4 receiver set. 3 right, single near side to the left. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff. Throws far side pass. Is low and complete to Eric Hoff. Well, just a gain of a yard on the play. A low throw, but Hoff able to dig that one out.
Needless to say, this is a big 3rd down right here. So Edward Waters got to get this 1st down. You giving more life to this Lane football team. They came out of halftime, got points. They feel like they can go right back down and pick up points again with the play of their offense and their running backs.
It's 3rd down and 6. They'll actually say no gain on that play. Back to the 35-yard line. Russell will take the snap. Takes the handoff. Russell looking, rolling over to the right now. Looking. He's going to be hit, and he is going to throw the football away. The Lane side begging for an intentional grounding penalty. Now a flag will get thrown for intentional grounding.
Yeah. This, as I said in the first half, Jaron Russell was killing them with their legs. Seen Lane made an adjustment in the halftime. They left a spy right there. They played good coverage in the back end. As you said before, Johnny Jones only had 1 catch. They played good coverage in the back end, and this time they left a spy with nothing open. He tried to get outside, tried to break containment. It was nothing there. Ended up with an intentional grounding call.
Tyshawn Gator was the man who'll get credited with the sack, but it'll be an intentional grounding penalty against Edward Waters. Irving Friedman coming on to punt here for Edward Waters. Back deep for the Dragons is Terrence Holland. Holland did fumble first quarter of play, which kept the drive alive for Edward Waters' first touchdown of the afternoon. Friedman needing to get off a very good punt here. Here is the snap, a low one. Here is the punt. Got it away. High, end over end. It'll bounce. It'll take an Edward Waters roll, and it will roll out of bounds around the 32-yard line, and that is where the Dragons will take over 1st and 10. 2:30 left to go here until the end of the 3rd. We have an injured Tiger in the Edward Waters backfield. Maybe a situation of an issue with some cramps, more than likely. But while they take a look at the injured Tiger, we'll take a quick timeout. 2:30 left to go here in the 3rd. Edward Waters 23, Lane 21. Back with more after this here on the Black College Sports Network. I should go ahead and keep it here. Andrew Tiger held up. He's going to limp off under his own power. We're set to go. Lane with the football. Down by 2. Late stages of the 3rd quarter. Polo Solomon and the Dragon offense onto the field. Shotgun formation for Solomon. Kylan Duhey, his backside car to his left. 3 receiver set. Takes the snap. Handoff. Duhay looking for a hole. Tigers are there. They close the hole. Old Duhay to a gain of maybe 2 yards on that play.
They're still running the football. The Tigers got to learn how to claw down on that run game. This is where the good teams come in with all the odds, though. You still have the odds in your favor because you're winning the game. But with some of the momentum going back to lane side, how do you recover and how do you react to this possession right here as a defense?
Roy Berry coming off of the field, one of the offensive linemen losing his helmet. He'll have to come off for a play. He'll be replaced by Malik Williams, a 6'3", 315-pound freshman, Cleveland, Ohio. He's stuck in there at right guard. 2nd down and 7 for the Dragons at the 35-yard line. Solomon works from the gun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Duhay going up the gut, lowers the shoulder, stays on his feet. The Tigers able to close up and clean that one up. Hold him to a gain of maybe 5 on the play. On the stop there for Edward Waters was, I believe that was Michael Neesmith on the stop there for EWU. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 here for Edward Waters, or for Lane, excuse me, at their own 40-yard line.
It shouldn't even be 3rd and 2. They had him stopped under grass, but then he broke out of the tackles, picked up more yards than he was supposed to, and he got pushed in the back by their lineman number 76.
Takes the snap, handoff, Duhay, and he's going to be stopped. Should have been on the spot, though. Needed the 42. They'll spot it at around the 41-yard line. It'll be 4th down here. 4th down and just about a yard.
What do you do right here?
See what head coach Byron Brown does. He's going to leave the offense on the field. 45 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. Tigers up by 2.
It's going to be very pivotal right here for Edward Waters. If they can get a stop, you get the ball back to your offense right in your territory. You got yourself right in field position right here. But for Lane, they said we can move, we can get up, the way we're running the ball, we can pick up a yard.
Solomon in the gun, takes a high snap, a keeper for Solomon going over the left side. He's going to have the 1st down. Flags thrown, however. We'll see what this one's going to be. D'Angelo Sapp with the stop. The Edward Waters sideline clapping as if this one's going to go against Lane. This will go against the Dragons as our referee Troy Singleton going to get the judgment from head coach Toriano Morgan, looks like it. We'll stop and actually have a discussion there around the 40-yard line.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the old fence. Holding, the tight end, penalty decline. Holding, offense number 61, that country we're being for 10 yards, 4th down.
So 2 penalties against Lane. Will keep the drive, well actually end the drive there for the Dragons. The punting unit will come on.
Yeah, Waters got a break right there. Everyone's with those 2 flags and put them in a 1st down for Lane University. But they're going to punt and get the ball right back into the hands of the dynamic Johnny Jones, who's the punt returner on this right here.
So Shaw's coming on to punt. Johnny Jones, who's been a bit quiet here today. We'll see this punt here for Edward Waters. Here is the snap. Here is Shaw's punt. Got it away. High hanging punt. Jones will take it from around the 34-yard line, trying to go to the far side to the 35.
There you go.
Room to the 40, 45.
Oh.
Midfield flash on get thrown. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10-5. Touchdown Edward Waters, but this one's coming back. A blind side block at around the 47-yard line is going to wipe off a punt return for a touchdown for Edward Waters.
Come on, guys. You have an injured man down for Lane. I mean, that's the spark you need. You get a punt return touchdown. You blow it wide open. It would have been 29-21. These penalties, man. These penalties have been killing Edward Waters this entire game. Hopefully he's okay for the Lane University. Can't see what number he is. It was a blindside block. Number 18.
Yes, Kadarian Jones, the 6'2", 250-pound senior from Donaldsville, Louisiana.
As he walks up the field underneath his own power.
He's a transfer from Miles College. I'll have a moment. Let me say hello to a couple people watching on our Facebook live stream. I want to say hello to John Moran. So 2 penalties against the same guy? Excuse me. So it'll be 1 untimed down for Edward Waters. It'll wipe off the punt return for a touchdown. Let me say hello to John Moran, also Kevin Exile, an Edward Waters graduate, former Edward Waters football player, class of 2013, a running back here at Edward Waters. Melanie Lanai, as well as our head women's basketball coach, Charmaine Wilson, checking in to our broadcast here today. And that'll be appears to be the final play. Will this be the final play, or we'll take it to the fourth quarter? Yep, we'll take this one on to the fourth quarter. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter to go here for homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters University. Through 3, our score, Edward Waters 23, Lane 21. Let's take a timeout, begin the exciting fourth after this. As you're watching Edward Waters University football right here on the Black College Sports Network.
When it comes to professional learning, teachers deserve better. From the leader in online learning, Stride brings you the Stride Professional Development Center, an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that gives teachers choice and flexibility, allowing them to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. It's time you take charge of your learning. Visit us today to get started.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
3 quarters down, 1 quarter to go. Tigers with the football, up by 2 points as we begin the fourth quarter here from Jacksonville. Jarvin Russell works from the gun. 4 receivers, 3 receivers hit. 3 receivers split out far side to the left. Takes the snap, makes the handoff, throwing over the middle. Pass is complete, but absorbing a couple of big hits was Yanez Rogers. The stop there for the Dragons of Lane College is Jeremiah Malbrew. A gain of about 5 yards there on first down.
One of the adjustments I see that Lane College made in the going into halftime, there's no more run after the catch for Edward Waters. It's catch and tackle. They're not getting. That's some of the adjustments I've seen. Edward Waters has got to make a counter to that. You can see Jaron looking over at the sideline. Edward Waters still looking for the play call to come in.
2nd down and 5 for Edward Waters. Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Shotgun for Russell. Thomas, the backside guard to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to Thomas. Coming over the right side now. Got a bit of room to the 45. He's going to be hit and cut down at around the 49-yard line. The former Gadsden County High School Jaguar moves the chains for an Edward Waters first down.
And this is where your running game comes in place right here. When you're throwing, when your passing game is a run, this is where your running game comes in. This is where your running game becomes effective. It makes your offense even better than what it's supposed to. Because if you can run the ball too and throw, it makes your offense almost inexplicably good.
1st and 10 for Edward Waters at around midfield. Shotgun for Russell. Thomas, the backside guard to the right. 3 receivers split out to the left. And the tight end in the wing to the right is P.J. Polk. 10 seconds on the play clock now. 9 and 8, 7 and 6. Tigers still looking to get the play here. 5 seconds and 4 seconds now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Takes the snap. Handoff. Thomas left side this time. Flag is thrown at the snap. Got forward and got out to around the 46-yard line of the Dragons, but we'll check the flag. There goes Toriano Morgan with the look as if this one's going to go against his football squad.
Yeah.
Might be an illegal formation penalty here. Here's the call from Troy Singleton. Yep, false start to call against Edward Waters. Legal formation, the penalty against Edward Waters. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. We'll back the football up to the Tiger 44-yard line. So 1st and 15 from there.
These penalties have been able to keep Lane College in the game, and Edward Waters is you gotta stop committing these penalties and shooting yourself in the foot. You just had a big gainer right there, and you commit a false start. I'm sorry, 5-yard flag right there.
Yeah, legal formation.
Legal formation.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Shotgun formation for Russell. The Lane crowd making some noise. Takes the snap. Back to passes Russell.
Stunt.
Russell flushed. Russell rolling over to the right. Russell looking. Russell's going to throw this one away. Russell throws this one away as Russell's in the lane bench. He's escorted out by Tyshawn Gator. Ball's incomplete. It'll be second down and 15 for the Tigers from their own 44.
Nathan Rembert was looking for a flag. He didn't seem to get it. It was a stunt up front from Lane College. A stunt, and they had containment on the outside. And as I said before, they're not leaving a spy now. As that's one of the adjustments that they made. They're now leaving a spy for Jaron Russell, as he was very dynamic with his legs in the first half.
Second and 15 for Edward Waters. Ball spotted at their own 44-yard line. Empty backfield here for Russell. 5 wide, 4 to the far side left. Single receiver near side to the right. Takes the snap. Back to pass is Russell. Russell rolling over to the right now. Looks, throws, got a man open. Pass is complete. That is Nathan Rembert. Rembert's going to go and be tackled out of bounds at around midfield. Gain of maybe 6 on the play. Actually spotted at the 49-yard line of Edward Waters. Will be 3rd and 10 from there.
Lane putting in their pass rushers now.
Edward Waters just 2 of 7 on 3rd down today. Empty backfield for Russell. 5 wide, 3 to the far side left. 2 to the near side right. Deshaun Hughes, the running back in the slot to the right. Takes the snap. Back to pass, looking, throwing far side. Pass complete. That's Johnny Jones. Jones is going to have the first down. Jones made the reception at around the 42. Has the presence of mind to just stick his head down, go forward, absorb the contact, and move the chains for an Edward Waters first down.
He found the soft spot in the zone. It was there, 2-yard, 4-yard hitch route, caught it, run out their catch. That's what makes this offense so good. That's what Lane College was trying to make adjustments on. That's what you don't want from Johnny Jones. He's very explosive, very quick with the ball. You get the ball in his hands, he may take it 60.
1st and 10 for Edward Waters at the 38 of Lane College. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, handoff. As it fakes the handoff, throws far side, pass incomplete. He faked the handoff to Hugie, threw the ball over to the left side, intended for Eric Hoff. It falls incomplete. Or 2nd down and 10 for Edward Waters.
He has something too if he catch that ball. He might, you can say, I don't know if he might would have scored. He probably would have been a big gainer right there. He had something.
Ball was thrown pretty high. Hoff just 5'7". Over there on that far side. Pass falls incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 now for Edward Waters at the Lane 48-yard line.
Let's see what everyone's gonna do in the running game. You started off good in your running game before the flag. You want to let's see if you can run the ball, keep that time moving instead of keep throwing it in on this drive.
Bit of a discussion here. Was that ball a backwards pass, or will they call it an incomplete? We'll call it a backwards pass that went out of bounds. That's gonna be a loss on the play for Edward Waters. Back the football up to the Elaine, 41-yard line. 2nd down at about 14 from there. Russell takes the snap. A free play for Edward Waters. Back and pass is Russell. Russell throwing down the seam. This was incomplete. And Edward Waters is going to get 5 yards as a result of an offside penalty against Lane.
I think that a free play right there. It's obviously offsides on the defense. You like the shot he took.
That's going to go against Kylan Woods, the defensive back, 6'1", 204 out of Memphis. Guilty of the offside penalty. And we'll put Edward Waters a bit more on schedule. It'll be 2nd down and about 7 at the 36-yard line of the Dragons. 11:52 remaining 4th quarter. Edward Waters holding on to a 2-point lead. 23-21. Shotgun formation for Russell. Takes the snap, back to pass, looking left, throwing far side for a man is caught! Touchdown, Edward Waters! Nathan Rembert's got touchdown number 2 on the day.
What a throw. I think that's one of the best throws I've ever seen Jaron Russell ever make through it on a rope. With a flag on the field for probably unnecessary celebration.
So Nathan Rembert's got his 2nd receiving touchdown of the day. This one from 36 yards out. Rembert has his first 100-plus receiving yard effort of his career. As Travis said a few moments ago, flag will be against Edward Waters, more than likely against for celebration penalty. Taunting penalty called against Nathan Rembert. Nevertheless, the touchdown does stand. 29-21, a big touchdown there for this Edward Waters offense.
And that's what good teams do. You come out, Lane College came out, get a touchdown. They bought it within 2 points. Good teams go down, you score, you let them know it's still our game. We're letting you hang around. It's nothing that you're doing. We're letting you hang around. I love the response right there.
Snap, spot, kick up on the way. Irving Friedman's extra point is good. 11:46 remaining, fourth quarter from Jacksonville. Edward Waters 30, Lane 21. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
The human voice has always connected audiences with experiences. Major brands all across America have trusted Kever's voice time and time again. Conversational, powerhouse, intelligent, and sincere. That's the voice you need for your creative marketing process. KEAVERSVOICE.com. Kever's Voice, Kever's Voice, KeversVoice.com. Always on, all the time.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
From novice.
And we are back live from Edward Waters Stadium as Edward Waters just scored on the touchdown right here to Nathan Rimber off the touchdown. Kicking off will be Edward Waters after they had a flag for unnecessary celebration or taunting. The kick is off. Gets it down there. Great special teams right there. They get it down to at least about the 49. Coming on the field, we'll be back Lane College. Edward Waters went right back down the field, got a touchdown. After Lane College came out in the second half, scored, made it 21-23. Edward Waters responded. Let's see how this Lane College team responds to that.
Yeah, 36-yard touchdown reception for Nathan Rimbert. His second receiving touchdown of this contest. And the Tigers extend the lead now to 9. Now the onus falls on this Edward Waters defense, desperately needing to make a stop. Up by 9 with 11:41 remaining. Shotgun formation for Polo Solomon. One backside guard to the left. 4 receiver set, twins to either side of the formation. Takes the snap, hand off to the receiver on the jet sweep. Coming over here to the near side. Tigers are going to be there. They're going to bring him down. Great job by those Tigers ambushing the receiver over on the far side. That's the Jacksonville native Terrence Holland. Gain of a yard on the play out to midfield.
What people won't see on that play was that play by Kennard King. He went out there, blew up the blocker right there, keep containment, which made the receiver bobble, stuttered a little bit, and that made everybody run to the football. That's all you need.
Second down and 9 for the Dragons at midfield. Solomon will work from the gun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, throwing far side for a man. This one is caught. Jonquez Jones with the reception. It's first down now for the Dragons of Lane College.
I thought it would be an interception right there. I thought the safety would come over and pick it off, but it was the absolute dart, absolute row. He threw it right there where only the receiver can get it. Moving the ball is Lane College. Something that you don't see from them is putting the ball in the air. Aerial attack right there.
At the 21-yard line of Edward Waters, Solomon in the gun. One backside, guard left, takes a snap, hand off to the back. That's Banks going over the right side now. He's going to be hitting corralled after a gain of 5 on the play. A couple of purple-cladded Edward Waters defenders led there by Whitmire Garcon. So a gain of about 7 on the play. It'll be second down and about 3 at the 15. Solomon in the gun, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throwing near side, complete. That is Jones. Jones to the 10. Jones slipped as he crossed the 10. He'll go down at maybe around the 9-yard line, but it will be enough for a first down there for Lane.
So yeah, Lane, they're trying to score quick, not trying to waste any time off, not trying to waste a lot of clock off the. Not trying to waste a lot of clock. They're trying to score quick.
First and 10, first and goal now for Lane at the 9. Takes the snap, handoff. That is Duhay. Left side, runs into Garcon. Gain of 5 there, or 4 there on the play. Down to the 5.
See, they're coming with a lot of tempo right here, but Waters still doing substitutions. Still trying to get lined up.
Second and goal, fakes the handoff, throwing slant route defense. Complete. Great job there by Kennard King to be able to get the Tiger Paw in there and break that one up. That pass was intended over on the far side on the slant to the Jacksonville native and Terrence Holland. 3rd and goal now for the Dragons at the 4. Takes the snap. Handoff. That's Duhay. Tigers have him bottled up, and he slipped. He was bottled up at around the 5, tried to cut back to the right. There was no one there in purple there, but he actually slipped, loses yards on that play. It'll be 4th and goal for the Dragons, backed up to now around the 9-yard line.
What do you do right here if you're the Lane College team? It's like you're going to send the field goal unit on.
So Noah Shawls will come on for the first time today. He will be attempting a 26-yard field goal attempt, a 27-yard field goal attempt from the near side left hash. Trying to cut more into this Edward Waters lead and cut it down to 6. Snap, placement, kick, up on the way. It is good. He snuck it inside that right upright. 8:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter from Jacksonville. We got a good one. Edward Waters 30, Lane 24. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em! It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm. Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Field goal good for Lane, and they cut into the Edward Waters lead, a 6-point ball game with 8:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter from Jacksonville.
The lane went right down the field right there. If you're Edward Waters, you cannot get complacent. This is still a game. One turnover from each team can just blow this game out of the water. Don't think this lane team will just hang up. Don't think this lane team will just give up. You got to put them away.
Abraham Morris to do the kicking here for Lane. Here is his kick, high, deep, end over end. It will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Edward Waters will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Well, you saw it. You said it a few moments ago, Travis. Lane went down and responded with a touchdown. Now it's going to be again for with points, I should say. Now it's going to be once again for Edward Waters for this team. Again, not out of it by any means of this contest are these Lane Dragons. Got to find a way to go back down and respond.
If you're Edward Waters, you can still play your game. Don't let this 6-point lead get to you. You've had control of this game, this whole game. Play your style of ball, run the ball, check downs, run out the catch, keep playing your game. Don't let this Lane crowd and that Lane sideline get to you. As they feel like they still can win this game.
1st and 10 for Edward Waters at the 25-yard line. Jaron Russell works from the shotgun formation. One backside guard to his right. A 4-receiver set, 3 receivers bunch to the far side left. Will take the snap, hand off to the back, and he is hit and corralled in the backfield. Handed it off to Thomas. He ran right into the backfield to the waiting arms of Kadarian Jones.
Was he even
couple on the play.
Was he even blocked on that play? He came right through.
Good question. Also 2 on the play. Backs the football up to the 23-yard line. 8:18 and counting here in the 4th. Edward Waters leading by 6 now at 30-24. And the gun is Russell. Hugie his backside car left. 4 receiver set, twins to either side of the formation. Free play appears to be for Edward Waters. Back to pass is Russell. Russell throwing near side, looking for Devin Thompson. Thompson skies up and in. Did he make the catch? We're going to call it a catch. Locked up with the defensive back on the near side, Nicholas Patterson. The rule of simultaneous catch will go. The advantage will go to the Edward Waters offense, and the Tigers will have the football here. Pass complete to Devin Thompson. First down for Edward Waters. Devin Thompson with another big reception. He had a big one last week in his hometown on that final drive that went in for a touchdown. He comes up with a big one here for homecoming.
And that's the big play needed right there, the 6'4" Devin Thompson from Savannah, Georgia. Big play right there. Put your team, he absolutely just took it away from him. Put your offense in great field position.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 24-yard line of the Dragons. 7:50 and counting here in the 4th. Edward Waters up by 6. Split backs are either side of Russell. 3 receivers set. Send it back out to the backfield and take the snap. Hand off, UG left side looking for a bit of a hole. Found a little bit of a crease. Gets a gain of maybe a yard on the play. Out to around the 23-yard line.
And if you're Lane College, that had to have been a killer drive right there. You give up a neutral zone infraction, and you give up a big play on top of that. It's a double whammy.
2nd down and 9 for Edward Waters at the 23-yard line of Lane. 7:15 on a turning clock in the 4th quarter. Tigers up by 6. Shotgun formation for Russell. Split backs to either side of him. A 3-receiver set. Twin receivers to the far side left. Single receiver near side to the right. 10 seconds on the play clock now. Tigers have got to hurry and get set. Russell clamps his hands and takes the snap. Keeper, option pitch over to the far side.
Oh, he fumbled.
There, fumble the football, and luckily Jaron Russell's there to cover it. They try the option pitch over on the near side to Javante Pierre-Louis. He absorbed a big hit, lost the football. But Russell's there to recover that one.
Oh, man.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Oh, man. Ooh. Ooh. The heart got took right out of me right there. Oh, my goodness. The Lane College team jumped up in excitement as they thought they had the ball, but thank goodness Jaron Russell was right there to recover it.
3rd down and about 12 for Edward Waters. Ball backed up to now the 26-yard line of the Dragons. 6:16 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
If you're Jaron, you still have a field goal in your back pocket. Don't force it if it's not there.
Shotgun formation for Russell. He'll take the snap. Screen near side. Pass complete to Rimbert. Rimbert to the 20. Rimbert 15. Rimbert 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Edward Waters. Nathan Rimbert, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the afternoon. The unselfishness of this Edward Waters wide receiver core. The blocks downfield allowing Rimbert to get forward and get into the end zone for touchdown number 3 for Edward Waters.
Man, the blocking down the foot by the receiver was absolutely phenomenal right there. As I said before, you see Rimbert's height on the sideline, getting the crowd into. You get the ball into his hand. They're dynamic to do anything with it.
That's the one thing that Coach Toriana Morgan told the guys this week. If we're going to celebrate, let's go to the sideline. We can do whatever we want to do on the sideline. Let's not get a penalty. Snap spot, kick up on the way. Irving Friedman's extra points is good. 5:59 to go here, 4th quarter from Jacksonville. It's party time. Edward Waters 36, Lane 24. Back with more after this right here on the Edward Waters on the Black College Sports Network.
At Hampton Law, our primary goal is to provide non-traditional yet effective solutions and redefine the approach to client legal concerns. As your trusted legal advisor, we believe in sophisticated, personalized services that eliminate the confusion and complexity sometimes associated with legal matters. Our high standard for client care and concern, coupled with our extensive legal knowledge and skills, make Hampton Law a resource focused on the protection of the client's interest and overall goals. We value our clients and truly enjoy working with them. Visit thamptonlaw.com to conveniently schedule an appointment online. Tamika Hampton Esquire, 1631 Rock Springs Road, Suite 336, Apopka, Florida, 407-494-1471.
Receiving touchdown number 3 for Nathan Rimbert. This time goes for 26 yards and extends the Edward Waters lead to 37-24. 5:59 to go here in the 4th. Here's the kick here from Irving Friedman. He taken from around the 19-yard line. Over to the 20, 25 to the 30, 35 outside the number to the 40, and he's going to be tackled around the 42-yard line. So on return was the Jacksonville native Terrence Holland. So again, this Edward Waters defense needing to find a way to get off the field and get a stop. Travis Edward Waters had opportunities with 2 potential interceptions here in this contest. Do we find a way to get one here?
I believe on this drive right here, I don't want to jump to conclusion, but I feel like one interception absolutely ends this game for this Lane College team. One turnover, you get the ball back in the hands of your offense. I think that'll be it for that'll be the nail in the coffin if they can get a turnover right here.
This Edward Waters defensive line jumping up and down, fired up. Let's see if they can find a way to get in the backfield and make a stop here. 1st and 10 for the Dragons at the 42-yard line of Lane. Solomon will work from the gun. Kylan Duhay will stand to his right. 4 receiver set, twins to either side of the formation. Takes the snap, back to pass to Solomon. Flags thrown. This one likely going against Lane for a false start. That'll go against Jacquez Jones, who's had a whale of a game today. 7 receptions for 132 yards here today. Kylan Duhay, 20 carries, 123 yards. in this contest here for the Dragons of Lane College.
Well, on this drive right here, he should be ineffective because now they have to put the ball in the air.
First and 10 for 1st and 15 for the Dragons after the penalty. Back to pass to Solomon. Solomon stepping up. Solomon throwing over the middle of this pass is caught. Caught by the Jacksonville native in Holland in Tiger territory at the 43-yard line. A first down on a big play there for the Dragons.
He just had too much time in the pocket. He stepped up in the pocket. They had 2 men in the same area. He threw it right over the middle linebacker, and they're rushing up to the ball with some tempo.
First and 10 for the Dragons at the 43-yard line. 5:29 in counting here in the fourth. Solomon will take the snap. Looking right, throwing right pass. Intended for Holland, incomplete. Jordan on the coverage there for Edward Waters. Here's 2nd down and 10 for Lane at the Edward Waters 43-yard line.
As I said before, this game is not over with. This Lane College team wanted 1 touchdown away from bringing it within 1 score. You got to get a stop. As you said before, this Edward Waters team has got to get stopped. It's been their basically their Achilles heel in this game to not get stops on 3rd and long. Now you got them in a 2nd and 10. You have a timeout right here for the referees.
Looks like we might have an issue with the clock here as the clock was running on an incomplete pass. So we'll have to go back and reset the clock more than likely. Edward Waters leading 37-24 in the 4th quarter of play. .518 is now on the clock here for the Dragons of Lane College. All hearts and minds are settled and we're set to go. Shotgun formation here for Solomon. 4 receiver set will take the snap. Fake the handoff. Play action. Back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket. Rolling over to the right. Now points out something. Throws. Got a man open. It's incomplete. Intended for a Holland. He collided right into an Edward Waters defender. That was Jonathan Gregory.
It was good defense in the secondary. They made them step up, but this is where the Edward Waters team has got to step up. You got 3rd and 10, obvious passing situation. Let's see what this Edward Waters defense does, as they've not been very successful in getting off the field and stopping this Lane College team on obvious passing downs and 3rd and long.
Yeah, Lane today so far 6 of 13 on third down today. 3rd down and 10 for the Dragons at the Edward Waters 43-yard line. 5:12 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Edward Waters up by 13. In the gun is Solomon. Duhay to the left. 4 receiver set. Stares at a three down lineman for Edward Waters. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Stepping out of the pocket. Rolling over to the right side. Pass is complete to Jones. Still on his feet. Inside the 15 and going down to the 14-yard line. Jaquez Jones has been tough today. He has been a magnet on 3rd and 4th downs, converting them and giving a first down. Another one here for the Dragons of Lane College.
They lined up 3 receivers to the right. They ran 3 verticals, hitting right between the seams, between the corner and the safety.
Snap, back to pass, actually hands off on the draw play to Duhay. Duhay right side, getting into the end zone, touchdown Lane. Touchdown for the Dragons. Kylan Duhay gets a rushing touchdown, and just like that, the Dragons back in the contest.
But they will not go away. Oh, they will not go away. Duhay didn't do anything on this drive. It was basically an aerial attack, and they get in the red zone shotgun draw. Duhay and this offense have been very surprising to us. That we didn't come in thinking they would come in with a lot of expectations, but they come in, put up 30 points, pending this field goal can make it 31.
Snap, placement, kick is up, it's on the way. It is no good. He pushed it to the right this time. 4:39 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We got a good one. Edward Waters 37, Lane College 30. We'll take a timeout. Back with more after this here on the Black College Sports Network.
HamptonLaw.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
From novice to official.
Rushing touchdown for Kylan Duhay. Extra point was no good, and with 4:39 left to go here in the 4th quarter from Jacksonville. Lane not going away. It is a 37-30 ball game in favor of the Tigers of Edward Waters. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you. the Nathaniel Glover Community Field and Stadium here in Jacksonville, Florida. Homecoming 2023 for the Tigers of Edward Waters University. Edward Waters looking to win their 4th consecutive homecoming here today. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak to these Dragons of Lane College and extend their current 2-game winning streak. Abraham Morris on to kick here for the Dragons. Arsiah McCorker back to field this one here for Edward Waters. Here is the kick, high, deep, end over end. It'll go over the head of McCorker and bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
And this is one of the problems that you had coming into this game that you said, Joshua. This Edward Waters team has got to learn how to finish in this. They got to learn how to finish. They come out hot and they let teams linger around. Hold on. You got to put your foot on it. You can't let a team like this hold on, because the team lets it come around. You let them hang around long enough, they'll come out and they'll steal a game from you. You got to learn how to finish games. Don't give any team hope.
We saw that last week against Savannah State. We saw that a couple of weeks ago on the road in the first conference contest of the season against Fort Valley State. An opportunity to win that contest and even get further into this SIAC race. And unfortunately, that one fell by the wayside. So, see if Edward Waters can get some things going again. They've got to find a way to get this one here in the win column, because these next 3 games are vitally important here for Edward Waters.
But what makes it so good is this Lane College team hasn't stopped this Edward Waters offense, I believe, since this second half has started. So they still have confidence if you're Edward Waters that you can go down the field and put up more points.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 25-yard line. Russell will take the shotgun snap, handoff to the back. That is Hugie. Hugie goes forward and goes down around the 29-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards on the play. 4:27 left to go here. Edward Waters, definitely going to be leaning on that clock and maybe leaning more towards this running game. Lane with all 3 timeouts, though, however. Shotgun formation here on a 2nd down and 6 from the 29-yard line. 4:08, 4:07 on a turning clock here in the 4th. Puts a receiver in motion. That's his tight end and P.J. Polk. Takes the snap. Handoff, Hugie, left side, trying to turn the corner, and he cannot. Might have gotten out to the 30 for a gain of a yard on the play. A pivotal 3rd down and 5 now for Edward Waters at their own 30-yard line.
Just like you said, needless to say, this is the biggest 3rd down play in this game.
An empty backfield here for Jaron Russell. They go 5 wide. 3 receivers to the near side right, twins over to the far side left. Shotgun formation for Jaron Russell. 15 on the play clock, 3:27 on the turning clock in the 4th. Lane side trying to make some noise here. Russell will take the snap. Keeper for Russell, going over the left side. Russell's going to have the 1st down and a little bit more. Gets across the 40 and down to the 42-yard line. Jaron Russell with the big carry and a 1st down for Edward Waters as we move the chains.
As you can see right there, Jaron said HUD. He's seen that the Lane College team was in man-to-man coverage. Which means that their back is turned to him. Once he seen that he took off, once before the Lane College team had spies all over the field to stop Jaron. The one time they did, they pick up the 1st down, move the chains, Edward Waters.
Lane burns their first timeout with 3:04 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We'll actually go ahead and keep it here at Travis. Right now we're seeing Edward Waters, again, needing to find a way to go back and respond after the Lane touchdown. It's kind of been a bit of a ping-pong situation here in the late stages of the 2nd half.
Oh, absolutely. As I said before, you got to learn how to finish a team off like this. You got the ball. It's in your favor right here. You have all the momentum. You have all the momentum. You determine how this game determines right here.
Again, Edward Waters on the road next week for homecoming at Tuskegee, then back home here against a very tough Albany State team, then going back on the road. Another big SIAC contest, the AME Football Classic. The Bishop's Trophy will be on the line at the end of the month, as Edward Waters will travel up to South Carolina to take on their rivals in the Yellow Jackets of Allen University. You get that victory and be able to steal 1 or 2 on the road, things could get really interesting here for this Edward Waters Football Club.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You win this game right here, you'll be 500, 3-3.
3-2 in conference, and it'll put you right in the mix. 1st and 10 for Edward Waters at the 41-yard line of EWU. Shotgun formation for pistol formation this time here for Russell. We'll take the snap. Turn and hand to Hughie, going up the gut, 50. Gut's got to have the first down. A gain of 12 on the play for Deshaun Hughie. Will move the chains for an Edward Waters first down.
And this is what makes Edward Waters' team offense so good. They did the same thing against Savannah State last week. When they had the lead, they ran the clock down. They ran the ball and ran the clock. Get this defense tired. Get this defense aggravated. Now, that's the worst thing you can do when you know a run is coming. You can't stop the run, just devastating to the defense.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 47-yard line of the Lane Dragons. 2:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers are on top by 7 at 37-30. Shotgun formation for Russell. Hughie his backside, Carl left. Three receivers split out near side to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff. Hughie up the gut. Carrying a defender with him is going to have 10 more and another first down for Edward Waters. And now Hughie goes down. Hughie goes down. And now head coach Byron Brown's going to burn a timeout. This Edward Waters, again, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, not necessarily known for running the football, but when you need to find a way to put this game into the victory column, you've got a victory. You've got 7 points, a lead here against Lane. If you can lean on that running game, it'll go a long way to taking you to victory.
Long way, and then with a drive like this, you don't need to be putting the ball in the line. You don't need to be putting the ball in the air anyways. Too much stuff can happen. Bat it down past anything. You want that time to keep ticking. You want this Lane team to keep using their timeout. And there's nothing more devastating than picking up 4 or 5 yards of pop on a running game.
First and 10 for Edward Waters after the Lane timeout. They're just down to one more timeout. Got to think now. First down. Go a long way here for EWU. They have a first and 10 at the Lane 37-yard line after the 10-yard carry from Deshaun Hughie. A good-looking crowd here at Glover Community Field and Stadium. The third year of this facility here on the campus of Edward Waters University. Earlier today in our coin toss, our new mayor, Donna Deegan, first female mayor in the history of the city of Jacksonville. So our honorary captain for today's coin toss. Takes the snap, handoff to the back. That's Hughie going up the gut. We'll get a gain of a couple on the play. And does Byron Brown burn his last time out? He will not. 2 minutes are left to go. Left to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock continues to run. Under 2 minutes now.
They're doing the right thing. Set it up. We're not in no rush. We're going to let the time tick every time. I'm going to snap. I'm getting to the ball with about 15 seconds left, and I'm hiking with about 2 seconds left on the clock.
Biggest thing for whoever's rushing the football, cover the points of the football. Cannot afford to have a turnover here this late in the contest. Tigers come to the line with about 10 seconds on the play clock. 1:30 left on the game clock. Russell in the gun. He'll clap his hands and take the snap. Take the handoff. Keeper for Russell going over the left side. Now Russell still on his feet. Russell churning his legs and getting tackled around the 30-yard line. Byron Brown will burn his last time out. Head coach Byron Brown for Lane burns his last time out. 1:15 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Edward Waters holding on to a 7-point advantage.
Now right here, you're trying to be kind of a tricky situation. Do you run the ball, keep the time moving, kick the field goal, or do you throw the ball, want to get the first down, take the knee, and get the game over with? What is it that you do right here, Joshua?
Keep it simple. Whatever's been working for you on this drive, let it keep working. Keep it simple. Keep the ball on the ground. It's about 3 yards to a first down. Run the ball. Let's go to the barbecues and go over to the yard happy with a 7-point victory.
Okay.
Got to give this Lane team credit. Got their first victory last week against Clark Atlanta. Came and gave everything against this Edward Waters ball club. A couple pundits on that follow Division II football and follow SIAC football gave Lane an edge in this contest. But Edward Waters looking like they'll be able to rise to the occasion and hold on to victory here. But we'll see what happens here on this 3rd down and 3 at the 30-yard line of the Lane Dragons. Edward Waters trying to snap a 5-game losing streak to these visitors from Jackson, Tennessee. Russell takes a snap. Hand off to the back. Actually, a keeper for Russell. Russell's going to have the first down. Russell will fake the handoff to Hughie. Went over the left side. Turned on the Jets. He's going to have the first down, and that will end the contest more than likely. 1st and 10 for Edward Waters.
That's the dagger.
Clock will stop with 1:09 left to go here. And now they will wind it. Yep, Travis, that might very well be the dagger here. For Edward Waters, now the Tigers will go to the victory formation.
Nothing better than a victory formation. Nothing like it.
And add to that a victory formation on homecoming. You know how important homecomings are as being HBCU representatives. It's one thing that that Coach Morgan heard a lot this year. That I think every HBCU coach hears. You don't want to lose homecoming.
Homecoming, no.
You cannot afford to lose homecoming. Jaron Russell takes knee number 1. Back the football up to the 28-yard line. But Edward Waters doing just enough to hold on to a 7-point victory here at home for homecoming.
The 2-second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
Russell just content with just watching the play clock. 10 seconds now on the play clock. 10 seconds now on the game clock. Now Russell will get set to receive this one. Takes the snap, takes the knee, and that will do it here from Jacksonville. It's a happy homecoming for the purple and orange of Edward Waters University. They even up the record to 3-3 on the year and now go to 3-2 in the SIAC with a 37-30 victory on the Tigers of Edward over the Dragons of Lane College. We'll go ahead and we'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll begin the postgame report right after this. Edward Waters 37, Lane 30. Back with more after this right here on the Black College Sports Network.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
Empower,
encourage,
and support
Tiger excellence.
Become a member of the Tiger Club today to support academic and athletic opportunities for student athletes at EWU. Through their support, members of the Tiger Club provide student athletes the opportunity to pursue their educational and athletic goals while representing our university and the city of Jacksonville as a whole. Members are also providing the resources needed for continued success at the SIAC and NCAA Division II level. The Tiger Club offers multiple membership options, which includes benefits such as season tickets, newsletters, custom Tiger apparel, opportunities to mentor Tiger student athletes, and at the highest level, the opportunity to be hosted by the President and First Lady in the newly renovated President's Box.
Join the Tiger Club today.
Join the Tiger Club today to support the athletic and academic opportunities for student athletes here at EWU. To learn more about the Tiger Club, visit www.ewutigerpride.com or scan the QR code.
Edward Waters University Athletics is excited to announce our new Tiger Club. Together with integrity, gratitude, excellence, and respect.
Make a positive impact on all the lives of EWU student athletes.
Help us to be successful academically and athletically.
The Lane train gets derailed by an ambush of Tigers here for homecoming. Edward Waters, a 37-30 winner over the Dragons of Lane College. Joshua Jackson, Travis Petty here with you. Travis, a fantastic football contest. Edward Waters doing just enough to get the victory here. There's going to be now 5 games for the fifth contest in 6 games. They've gone over 400 yards of total offense, 482 yards. The total offense here for Edward Waters with 305 of those coming through the air.
Man, that's exactly what you want to see. This it was a magnificent crowd out here. Great game for this homecoming. This is a great game for a homecoming game. Obviously, great things from both sides, Lane and the Edward Waters team. They both gave everything they had. Sure, they gave up 500 yards. Sure, some tweaks in there Edward Waters has to make on the defensive end. Other than that, a win is a win. You can see the crowd is hype right there. It's homecoming. Nothing more you like than an HBCU and your football team winning. It's going to be a party today.
Yeah, absolutely. Edward Waters defense needed to go back to the drawing board just a bit. 385 yards of total offense. They gave up to Lane, 194 through the air, 191 on the ground. Kylan Duhay for Lane, 21 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown. Polo Solomon, for a guy who's not necessarily a thrower, had a pretty decent game today. 14 of 26 passing 194 yards, no touchdowns, was intercepted one time, but Jaquez Jones was the guy with the safety valve for him. 8 receptions, 174 yards in today's contest today.
And then, as you can see right there, with that, they got the running game, the quarterback, and receiver. When those three guys are playing good, they're going to give you a heck of a fight. And what's one thing on the offense, when you have the quarterback, the receiver, and the running back, you are a great team on the offensive end. You're going to be tough to stop.
On the other side for the victorious Tigers of Edward Waters, Jaron Russell, 20 of 30 passing, 305 yards, 3 touchdowns, was just sacked one time. He even got it done on the ground rushing the football. 8 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown here today for Jaron Russell.
And that just makes Edward Waters' offense so good. They have so many weapons. You can't just take away one because the other one to go off. The number 2 will go off. You double team the number 1 and number 2. The number 3 will go off. You can see for the big play from Devon Thompson right there. This Edward Waters' offense is a very, very good team. Explosive on every end. You got to watch out for this team in the future, and I expect to see great things from this team.
Absolutely. Deshaun Hughesy for Edward Waters, the senior, 15 carries, 95 yards, and a touchdown. Nathan Rimbert today, just 5 receptions, but 160 yards. He had 70 yards in yards after catch, and 3 touchdowns here in today's contest. This young freshman was on fire today for Edward Waters.
And that's exactly what I was saying in the post game, and when we came in from halftime. This team, they feed off run after the catch, yak yardage. They have the fast, speedy guys. You get into their hands. There's no doubt what they're going to do when they get the ball in their hands. Great team win. I love the weapons that they have from this Edward Waters team. This is a very fun game to watch. Very explosive. Man, in the future, boy, this team gonna be looking in the future.
Without question, Whitmire Garcon led the way defensively for Edward Waters with 14 tackles today. Ahmad Jordan, 11 tackles today for Edward Waters. Defensively for Lane, it was Asmar Hassan with 10 tackles on the day. Anthony Otis, Jeremiah Marlbrew, and Walter Tatum all combined for 6 tackles in today's contest. Edward Waters improves to 3-3 on the year, 3-2 in SIAC play. They will be on the road next week at Tuskegee. See if the Tigers maybe find a way to steal that one on the road next week against the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University. Then back home will be our next broadcast here on the Black College Sports Network on October 21st at 6 o'clock p.m. kickoff against the Golden Rams of Albany State University. Travis, it has been wonderful working with you. You did a fantastic job today, even though you went to that school in Savannah. You still my boy. You did all right.
We cool.
All right. Travis, thanks so much for joining us on the broadcast, man, and best of luck to you here down the road.
Yes, sir. Anything. And I don't want to say it on the broadcast, but go Savannah State Tigers. But go Edward Waters. They're cool, but
on
Savannah
this broadcast,
State.
we will say go Edward Waters Tigers. That's what we will say. For Travis Petty, for Roy Evans, and for all of those who make this broadcast possible. My name is Joshua Jackson. Our final here from Jacksonville. It is a happy one. Edward Waters 37, Lane College 30. Happy homecoming, Tiger Nation. Take care. God bless. Remember to make your next move. You've been watching Edward Waters University football right here on the Black College Sports Network. So long, everybody.